Oh my God.
Oh, good. Thank you.
What?
I'll show Howard.
Let me see. What did Ronnie get?
Hey,
Let me see.
Bottom red in yellow.
Ugly
I've
meter
never had
results.
this.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God.
I'll let you announce it.
Listen, Ronnie is a 0.
No. Are you kidding?
0, lower than Jay Leno.
Are you kidding?
Read it. But Ronnie, come here.
Text?
Come here. What? I swear, take a look.
Get out of here.
Look at that.
There you
Thank
go,
God.
right there. On the bottom.
Fuck off.
Wow.
What does that mean, 0?
He's never even seen
What does
a
it say?
zero.
Okay, well, it says his head size, like ratio, is only 1% off, which is pretty good, but it says his eyes are extremely too small and way too far apart. That's where he's losing most of his.
His point.
And his mouth is 34% narrower than it should be for his face. So his nose is all right, but
Suddenly I feel hot. I beat him by 34 points.
It can't go negative. So
wow, a 0.
I've never had that. Never.
Now there's a new low.
Well, someone beat Leno. I guess he can feel good about himself.
Wow.
The guy is here for the Ugly Meter app.
Obviously, he wants to confront Ronnie about him saying that his score wasn't legitimate. He's like, "Who does Ronnie think he is? We would sabotage it just to sell. Like, how does he sell apps more than anybody else on the show?"
You got him out.
Yeah, right. Like, why wouldn't anyone else sell?
Yeah, he sold 200,000 apps the week he was on the show. He sold a total of 300,000. He estimates he made personally between $300,000 and $400,000 from it. Wow. He said the other amazing thing was after the appearance, the app made the top 100 in 41 different countries. He says, which really shows your reach.
Wow.
And he's app building business is busier than ever. They're hiring a new programmer. You made this kid a millionaire, I think.
Wow.
It's all said and done.
Apparently Ronnie made him a millionaire.
Yeah, no, Ronnie. Excuse me, Ronnie.
Not me. I had nothing to do.
All right, so it's been about a month since you've been here.
It has, yeah.
Do you plan on retesting the staff again?
I don't think so. I think we're just going to talk about a few things and maybe stir up a little more drama. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Who knows? I don't like last time. I don't have expectations. We'll just, Howard controls that room, so we'll just see what happens.
So how do you feel about Ronnie's backlash?
Wow. There's a lot to be said there. So I think we're going to, hopefully we'll get into it a little bit on the show, but surprised me. A few of the people surprised me.
The conspiracy theory?
Oh, a lot. There are a lot of stuff. Yeah, a lot of stuff that went on after the show the fans don't know about, so I think we'll talk about some of it today.
Nice. Thanks. Enjoy your time on the show.
I will, as always.
The guy who invented the Ugly app that we had on the air the other day that created quite a commotion.
Yes.
Where I scored a 34, but thank God John Lieberman scored an 18, and Ronnie scored a 0.
Ronnie really helping out.
Anyway, Joe Overline is the inventor of the Ugly app. He's going to give us an update just to show you the power of this show.
Oh, hello there, Joe.
Hey, Joe, what's happening?
He's back.
Of course he's back. Why not?
Of course.
Joe, after you were on our show and we played with the Ugly app, you became a very wealthy man. You sold how many apps?
Well, Ugly Meter after the show since then has done, I haven't checked in a few days, but we sold 220,000 apps about, so.
And you personally made about $300,000 or $400,000, it says here.
I've got to split it with my friend, but yeah.
Wow.
So not bad for a
day's
doing
work.
nothing and coming down here, though, so.
Today you look like an 85. What is your score on the Ugly app?
Oh, gosh, 32.
The funny, oh wow, you did worse than me.
Yeah, I know.
And you're better
your
than me.
Believe me, I hear about it.
One of the funny things that came about, Joe, after you were on the air, and then the reason we invited you back is that Ronnie feels you guys should pay him because he believes, now listen to this, he believes that you are such a mastermind that you intentionally made the Ugly app give him a 0. So he's saying the Ugly app is fake, that you planned this. Because if he got a 0, more than anyone on the show, people would run out and buy the Ugly app.
Well, they would keep talking about it, and it would stay in people's minds, and therefore greater sales.
Right.
Make one statement.
Did you in any way fix it so Ronnie would get a 0 on the Ugly app?
Well, now that we have nothing to lose and come on here and talk about this, because a lot of people were accusing us before,
I think Ronnie has a bit of an ego to think that
he's the one.
He is the one on the show that the world revolves around. I think he's been hanging around strippers too long. He thinks he's the center of the room all the time now. So, yeah.
I don't know where Ronnie is, but Ronnie, Joe claims he did nothing to this completely.
Well, you know how Ronnie is with these theories. You're never going to convince him.
And Ronnie's never right. Ronnie. I think
Ronnie has one statement to make.
Wait, Ronnie has. Go ahead.
Ronnie will not give this guy any kind of publicity. Ronnie doesn't want to talk to him. He's an asshole. He badmouthed me on
the
Superfan round table, and I have nothing to say about him.
How did he badmouth
He made his money off the show. Good luck to him.
But wait a second. What did
Ronnie
they say on
made a
Superfan?
statement.
Ronnie. Howard has a question for Ronnie. What?
Ronnie told JD he wants to punch this guy in the face.
No.
Why is he so upset?
But why won't he articulate it? Now's his chance. He's been saying all kinds of weird things, and now he finally has a chance. Hey, by the way, where is John Lieberman?
He's out there, too.
That was someone I wanted to talk about, too.
Yeah, did you mastermind giving John an 18?
No, who would have thought John would react the way he did? But it was great. But everyone's reactions were different. We had hundreds of emails after the show asking a lot of unanswered questions after we went home, and John was one of them.
John, I got to say something. You got an 18, and you had of course, anyone would have a bad reaction. I had a bad reaction to a 34. But you're such a man about it. I mean, Ronnie's reaction that he won't talk to Joe is absurd. And do you think that Joe sat at home and masterminded giving you an 18?
No, absolutely not. And Ronnie told us in an interview that this gentleman owes him at least $50,000 for
getting a zero?
For getting a zero and for making you now famous and making you rich and the app rich.
That is the most, I love Ronnie. He's a friend. But that's the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard, that Ronnie is owed $50,000.
Ronnie truly believes that you ran his face through face distortion software before grading him, and that's why he got a zero.
Do you have face distortion software?
No, I'm not that good yet, but it's funny that I just love that Ronnie thinks that he's the center of this whole thing. Like, if For fans, at least, and kind of around here, too, like, Gary's, like, the go-to guy to beat up on things. Like, that's who I would have done this to.
If you were going to give a zero to somebody, you'd give it to Gary.
You'd never hear the end of it. I mean, Ronnie's not on the show that much. I wouldn't have expected this kind of promotion. But, I got to say, John, obviously...
And by the way, I mean, why would Ronnie be owed $50,000 for getting a zero?
Yeah, you're owed nothing. Ronnie's owed something.
Right. I mean, you got the 18. Did you have any conspiracy theories behind it?
No. I mean, I thought it was bullshit, but I didn't have any grand conspiracy theories. I mean, Ronnie sat down and thought this out.
Yeah.
Thought out how this all went down.
Which really should scare you.
Ronnie does that a lot.
Exactly.
Ronnie does that a lot. Like, he gives me his theories on stuff, and they're always way off. Like, I mean, really way off.
Like not having any basis in reality.
What did you say about Ronnie on the Superfan Roundtable?
I don't know. Nothing. Ask him if he'll come in here. I don't know.
No, he doesn't want to.
Oh, yeah, I guess not really. I didn't say
anything. I think you said...
I've never seen Ronnie be such a pussy.
I heard he's refusing to do the behind-the-scenes show, too.
Wow.
And he's never done that before, I guess.
He's a big star.
Did you bring your own security? Because he's talking
I was thinking about him like, Ronnie's here to protect Howard. Who's going to protect me?
I saw when he brought you into the green room, he didn't say two words to you.
Well, I was wondering if he even remembered who I was, because...
Oh, he remembered.
Because he was pretty quiet, but...
is this the most violent reaction you've gotten to the Ugly app?
Oh, yeah. And, see, we have guys like John. Obviously, you're more happy with your score, but got to say, I've talked to John several times since the show, and he's a pro, man. He represents you well. He's been classy the whole time. He is, and it shows. And this is what was so great about this app. My friend Tyler, we were at dinner, he asked, is everybody on the show really who they are, or is it a lot of acting going on? And this was one of those segments that just brought everyone's personality out, and it was great.
Was there anyone who didn't take it? I know JD. Well, beside you, I understand why women won't take it. They're not going to risk. I mean, women, are sensitive to that kind of thing. Yeah.
Ronnie's going to come in. He should be in any second.
Okay, good. Yeah, but I mean, I would like to hear what Ronnie has to say. I haven't heard all.
I have nothing to say.
Well, I have a question then for you.
Go ahead.
Why do you think you're owed $50,000?
Oh, I was joking with Lieberman. I didn't say 50. I said 30.
You said your quote was, "Write me a check."
Right.
Write me a
Yeah,
check.
exactly. I said it. I didn't say 50,000.
And you
Well,
mean
you got the guy
I
here.
was joking.
But Ronnie, you're
Wait,
kidding.
What did I say on Superfan Roundtable?
Yeah, what,
Dude, I
what
don't want
pissed
to
you
talk
off?
to you.
No, I really don't
I
remember.
really don't want to talk to you. I really don't want to
but
talk to you.
Ronnie-
I'm talking to him. Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
I don't like you.
Okay.
I don't like your voice.
I
You
like
sound like
you.
China. Everybody's saying you sound like China out there.
China.
Yeah.
You mean the wrestler?
Yeah.
You sound like China?
Apparently, I guess.
Well, that's what I was told.
Ronnie, you don't like him because you got a 0. Do you really honestly think this guy masterminded?
I don't
giving you a
really
0?
care, dude. I don't want to know
You do
about
care.
his.
You won't
I don't
even talk
I
to
don't
the
want.
guy.
I don't want to talk to him. I don't need to talk to him.
But why are you
I got,
upset?
I did.
Why are you upset?
Because I don't need this guy. I don't need him in my life. I don't need to be bothered with him.
But why are you so upset?
He's having a great time. He's making a ton of money. It's great. I'm
Are
happy
you
for
angry
him.
with him?
I don't care.
No,
That's
are
what I
you
keep telling-
angry with him?
No, I don't
For a guy
like
who
being
doesn't care-
bad-mouthed on Superfan. There's
What
no
did
reason
he
for
say
it.
about
you? Know,
you?
I didn't bad. I just said his thing was shit, and that was it. He doesn't
That's
have to
not bad
personally
mouthing.
That doesn't
attack
sound
me.
like you don't care.
Well, hey,
You do
What did
care.
he say?
Robin, you know, don't attack. You said you're not going to attack people?
She was just asking
Mind
what
your
was
business.
said.
I'm talking to Howard, all right?
And I asked Howard to ask what he
All right.
said on
What
Superfan.
did the guy say about you that set
I don't
you off?
remember. I don't.
Oh, my God.
I don't remember.
Crazy.
I do.
Just
What did
now-
he say?
Yeah, what did he say?
He said that-
he doesn't remember either. Of course,
He
you know.
remembers. You remember.
No, he says he doesn't.
You said
He does-
basically.
I just heard him say he doesn't remember, John.
Okay, what did I
John,
say?
what the
I'll
fuck
tell-
is your problem? I
Ronnie.
just heard him say
Okay,
he doesn't remember.
Will you please calm down?
He's out of his mind.
What is wrong with you? Seriously.
Ronnie.
What is wrong with
going
you?
on?
You
What's
two
wrong
have
with me?
you've benefited from the
Give me a fucking
0.0.
break.
At the block party, they're yelling 0.0. There's
I
T-shirts.
benefited?
So you have benefited.
Yeah, oh yeah, I benefit with guys holding signs up. It's great. I love
How
it.
do you think he feels when he's
Hey.
with
Yeah.
his girlfriend and he's a 0?
Well, look, I don't want to get into all that.
But it's not this guy's fault.
But-
You're a 0. I got a 34. That's nothing to be proud of.
Yeah, okay. And he takes pictures of Sal's cock and balls, and he gets a 2.
They're taking a picture of Sal's cock and balls, and we'll know if it beats Ronnie.
Give me a fucking break, you asswipe.
But Ronnie,
Come here, Ronnie. Let me give you a hug. I
Stay
think
the
you'll
fuck
feel better.
away from
Come
me,
here.
dude. Do me a favor. Go home with your money. Be happy. You got your
he
publicity.
made three.
Be happy,
he made
okay?
He made 300,000 personally.
Good for him.
Yeah.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah. No, you're not.
I'm happy to fucking guy.
On
Be my guest.
Superfan, you said, from what I can recall, I don't
Another
have all
user
the
on the
notes.
show as usual. You know, lots of users around.
I don't
here.
have all the notes in front of me, but from what I recall, you said basically that Ronnie is too big for his britches, that he has an inflated sense of self, and if you were going to do this for a bit, you would have done either Gary or Benji, because you would have sold even more apps had you done Gary or Benji, correct?
Yeah, and if you did Gary or Benji, he wouldn't be sitting here again. Okay.
Will you let me finish, Ronnie?
No, I don't want to.
What do you mean? If Gary got a 0, you think this guy wouldn't?
Gary would have went along with it, and that would have been the end of it.
I mean, he knew you'd get upset about a 0.
Yeah. Because he remembers, you know,
But
a lot of
Ronnie,
shit that he loves. People love to rile me up. That's
You
fine,
kept it
okay?
going, Ronnie.
Yeah, I got, you know, like you said,
kept it going. You kept it going on wrap up. You kept it going in the hallways, so you liked it.
Yeah,
initially.
I loved it, John.
Did you
just
not?
like you loved it? Yeah, just like you loved it.
I didn't say I loved it.
No, you didn't love it either, man. Yeah, why don't you admit how you fucked up you were over it? How you didn't sleep at night?
I did not like
Yeah.
my score. That's no secret. But I didn't blame this
Fucking
man.
bullshit, me.
I didn't blame this
No,
man
you
for
came to me and you
concocting,
said this is
you
all
know, a
bullshit.
conspiracy theory.
Come on, John. Tell him how you said it was bullshit.
I
too.
did, and I just
Come
repeated
on, John.
that. Ronnie, I just repeated that.
Fucking
But what I
asshole.
didn't
You think I'm
do
gonna lay
was
this shit all
what
on
I
me? You're out of
didn't
your
do.
fucking
Oh,
mind.
you're so done. What I didn't say. What I didn't
I'm so
say.
done.
Listen to me, please.
The guy didn't sleep for fucking 3 days.
Listen to me, Ronald. Ronald.
3 fucking days.
No,
He
it
didn't
wasn't
sleep.
3 days. You're out of your mind.
No.
What I didn't say was.
Don't make me call your girlfriend because she'll tell me how you didn't sleep for 3 days.
You stay away from her.
Ronnie, didn't you become important because of the app?
Yeah, oh yeah, I can.
I even see now when we travel around with America's Got Talent, everyone's 0.0. It's become your thing.
Oh yeah, big deal. That's
Yeah.
real impressive.
No.
This
I'd rather
you
be
not
on Mambo
like that?
and you smell like shit then fucking tell me that crap.
Right.
So, you know, when
I didn't know he was so vain. You know.
Yeah, I'm not vain, believe me.
Oh, Ronnie.
Wow.
Look, the two people.
Look how happy he is. Look at he's got this big fucking smirk on his face.
This is
He's
great.
getting
Are you kidding
all
me?
his publicity like he wanted. Okay? He's using the show. It's
Well,
fine.
the ugly
He
meter.
was
fine with
invited
me.
on the show.
The Ugly Meter Pro is available on iTunes. He's making recognition.
Great, man.
Thanks to you.
Good for you.
And you single-handedly.
Yeah, and what's with you, man? I sit and talk to you about stuff, and you agree with a lot of shit I say.
Of course
Yeah.
I do. You're
What, you
crazy.
afraid?
Yeah,
You're afraid?
yeah, I'm fucking afraid.
What choice does he have?
What do you mean? You're driving a car. I'm going to get you riled up.
No. Yeah, okay, dude. We talk about stuff, and I give you
What did
opinions
I
on stuff,
say?
and you say, you know, you're so right about
told
that.
You, yeah, but I told you, I don't think this guy masterminded giving you a 0.0.
Okay.
I told you, the Ugly app is a fun thing. Do I think it's scientific? No. But you got a 0.0, not because the guy thought
and a cock and ball's got a 2. Come on.
Well, what does that tell you?
Come on now.
I don't know.
That's
man.
ridiculous.
Look, you single-handedly got.
Fucking ridiculous. You tell me
You got beat by cock and balls. Guys, Richard, Sal's cock and balls beat you, and Richard's asshole.
ass beat it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Can't argue with science, right?
Yeah, science. Yeah, some science.
Have you heard scientific? Wait a second, Joe. Is there scientific stuff seriously in the app?
That was actually one of the big questions we got from fans.
Yeah, because it's based on like sort of your cranial.
Yeah, big scientists worked on this
deal. There's actually
deal.
published scientific articles on beauty, and it's called the golden ratio. There are all these points on your face. There's certain ratios between them that make the perfect face, and I mean it's math. It really is, and it just.
So when Ronnie got a 0, is that still like no one else has ever gotten a 0?
It's almost like he doesn't have a face.
No one ever got a 0.
Still not.
Not
that
his
I've had.
science house over there.
You haven't encountered anyone in all your tests before?
Not yet. And
Not
one
yet.
woman called in and had rescanned Ronnie and got him a 2, I think. So I mean, it's pretty.
Right. Do you
it's
want
right
to
there.
rescan with the X?
I
wanna
wouldn't
do it
fucking
again?
get in front of this motherfucker's camera if you paid me $1 million.
Ronnie, do you want to take the test again?
Absolutely not.
If you get a 0,
No.
okay, but if you go up, at least
I will not do anything on his fucking camera. Nothing.
Does anyone else have the app so they can?
No, I will not do it.
You don't want to go up?
I will not do it.
What if you went up from
I'm
a
not
0?
doing it.
Sounds
I
like
will not
Dr.
do it.
Seuss. I will not do it.
Oh,
not with a
shut up,
hat.
you.
Not with a
You
cat.
little fucking crybaby over. Don't even start with me.
Crybaby?
Yeah,
You're the
cried for-
crybaby.
Dude, you didn't stop for days.
There is a difference between being disappointed in your score and thinking that this man launched a conspiracy to give you a certain score. Okay?
Right.
Yeah, I still believe it. I'm sorry.
I know
Maybe
exactly.
I
you
am
still
fucking
believe
crazy now, okay?
All right, I'm gonna ask
Yeah.
Joe something.
Let's
Joe.
call in the scientists and let them check my fucking brain.
I gotta
Get
say
your
something.
science
Can
department
I
in
say
here,
something?
Mr. Big Shot.
Can I say something? I really mean this.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why I think you should take it.
No, I'm
again.
not doing it.
You look really handsome today.
I'm not
being
doing it.
serious.
I'm not doing it.
Because you have less facial
I will
hair now.
not do it.
You look handsome.
I don't really care.
you got a haircut.
So I got a haircut.
I say you go up to at least
And you
9
put
points.
M25 in your hair over the weekend.
Oh, what?
I guarantee you'll go up at least 9 points.
I don't really care, dude.
You'll be a 9.
I don't care.
Joe, I want you to say on the. Do you have kids?
I do, a 5-year-old.
Okay. On the life of your child, did you fix the app so Ronnie would do bad?
On the life of my child, Ronnie is a 0.
Yeah, okay, good. Good for you.
Wow. Well, there you go.
Whatever, dude.
Sorry, 0.
Yeah.
He swore in the life of his kid.
Good for him.
Do you believe him?
No.
You don't.
No, I don't fucking believe him.
So you still think
He's got
that
his
he set
fucking
you
legs
up?
crossed.
Oh, he's got his legs crossed.
Yeah.
Uncross your legs for a second.
Dude, you really think I give a shit about this guy and his kid and everything
yeah, I
else?
think you do. I think you're really bummed about it. That's
No,
why I
I'm
think you
not
should take it
bummed
again.
about it. I
Get
don't
this
care.
over with and fucking get a higher score than a 0, and it's done.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not
You
doing
will
it.
not take it again.
Absolutely not.
Well, what are you afraid of? That you'll
I'm
get
not
a 0
afraid.
again?
I don't care.
You
I already got the 0. Who
right,
cares?
Right.
You praise JD for
Why
his
don't you
score.
do it, 18?
Let me finish.
18?
Just
do it again. Maybe
You
you'll
know
go up
Yeah,
higher.
go ahead. Do it again, Big Shot. Go ahead, you
He'll
do it.
do it.
What
Yeah,
do I have to
I
do?
don't wanna-
then don't sleep
No.
for another 3 days.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Listen to me.
At least I went to sleep. At least I went to sleep at night.
Wow.
You didn't.
Ronnie.
You went nuts on the wrap-up show, dude. I'll make them pull the tape. You went fucking crazy over this thing on the wrap-up show.
He doesn't have delusions of grandeur that this guy
Whatever. He's out of his mind over it.
I'm out of my mind. You're talking to this guy about bringing in scientists and Albert Einstein and this
Einstein. He's got all kinds of scientists.
Ken is on the air from Buffalo. Go ahead, Ken.
He's got all kinds of scientists working.
Hey, man.
What's up, guys? Listen, man. I was with my wife, and we were screwing around with the app. And let's check it out. Well, man, Ronnie, brother, don't feel bad, dude. My dog scored a 3, and I scored a 0.
You got a 0.
I got a 0, and I used to model for a magazine back, about 5-6 years ago.
There you go.
Ads, and I got a 0.
Good for him. I'm happy.
Why are you upset with this guy?
I'm happy for him.
He's trying to make you feel bad.
No,
he got a 0.
I
His dog got a 2.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Ronnie. You
yes,
know
sir.
What, man? It's all out of fun, and you can't take all this shit so serious. Dude, you're a good-looking guy, man.
Dude, I don't care.
Dude,
That's
this guy's a fellow 0. He's trying to bond with you.
Good. I'm happy for him. He's got a model for a wife. I'm glad for the guy.
Ronnie, us zeros got to stick together, bro.
Yeah, man.
Why don't you start a 0 club?
Why don't you come to our comedy show? I'll get you on the guest list, dude.
Dude, that'd be awesome. I would come to your comedy.
Where do you live?
Today, bro.
Where do you live?
I live in Buffalo, New York.
We're coming to Toronto. You want to come to Toronto show?
Oh, dude, I'd love it, man. I would love it.
All right,
Ronnie giving away
So, yeah, look at this. Look, now people that offer sympathy for your score now get giveaways.
Let them put you on hold and let me get your number and I'll make sure
he's all business now. Look at this.
You want him on hold and you want to give him some tickets?
Yeah, give him tickets.
Okay.
Thanks, Ronnie. You're awesome.
You're Mr. No Benefits.
Ronnie just taking over with the giveaways. Jeff the Drunk, you're on the air.
Yeah, this is what I need now.
Who just goes to prove what a freaking asshole you are, Ronnie?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
You're
Come on, let me hear.
Douchebag.
Okay.
And America now knows what a fucking asshole you really are.
Well, we know who the real asshole is because your asshole was hanging out all day at America's Got Talent. So everybody saw your asshole, what an asshole you are. They saw your shit stains on your underwear. Okay? So, who's the asshole?
I figured it would matter.
Everybody said Gary's son saw your asshole with shit on it. Oh my God, is that gross?
All right, Bill, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, hey, I'm calling about this bullshit app you're selling on the Android store.
Yeah, iTunes is our official app. So yeah,
you don't
what
sell
about
it on
the Android? You don't sell on Android?
There's a lot of knockoffs out there. Our iTunes it works for iPhone and iPad is the legitimate app.
Why don't you have it for Android?
We would have if we would have known this. We didn't expect this to turn into what it did. I mean,
thanks to Ronnie.
Yeah.
No, thanks to the Stern Show.
Yeah. Well, but giving you the 0
was you. You were owed $30,000.
Yeah, okay, Robin.
Howard, you actually...
Will you ever pay Ronnie?
How come you never took it, Robin?
I didn't want to.
Yeah, well, okay.
She doesn't want to.
Yeah, okay, and I don't want to either.
Show you've got a lot of people trying to buy these fake apps off the Android.
Yeah, it's tough with Android that it happens, and
there's probably thousands and thousands of people, and every note in there says thanks for the Stern Show, thanks for the Stern Show.
All right, thank you, Bill. Bill upset about something. I'm not sure what.
He's got the fake app, not the real one.
We get them pulled every single week. People are knocking us off. So.
Wow. Well, you
what a shame. Something you got to do.
What a shame, Ronnie said.
Boo-hoo.
That's money out of Ronnie's pocket.
Ronnie, let me just ask you one quick question.
Go ahead, John.
Is there anybody else on the show who, if they got a 0.0, would have generated more publicity for the app than you?
I don't know.
Answer the question.
I don't know.
Because you answered it for me in the hallway one day, and you said no. You said that you could do more for this app than anybody else.
Because look how it blew up. Look at the guy.
That's all I wanted to know.
Would they bring the fucking guy back again? Would they bring the guy back again?
Well, I'm bringing him back because you complained so much. I gave you a shot at talking to this guy, and all you're doing is yelling.
I wanted to answer, Ronnie. All you do is scream about me on the other shows. I don't have a chance to respond.
Well, you responded on Superfan. You got your word out there with Mud. You got your word out. You got your word out.
I invited him back because you've been so upset and vocal about your 0 score.
No, I haven't. I stopped. I haven't said another word about it.
All right. I heard a lot of talk.
Yeah, there was talk in the beginning.
How can you be so angry a month later?
Have you talked to JD? Have you talked to JD? Because I get a sense that since you gave JD his score, he has also kind of more confidence now.
He does.
He's now had
I'm glad.
Look at this, Ronnie. J.D. Harmeyer has a business card from the Howard Stern Show. It says ugly meter score 52 out of 100.
Good for him.
Right?
Yeah, look.
Good.
Look.
So JD's one of those situations where ugly meter can be a good thing. Because
I'm happy for JD, man. I took him on the road. I said I would do what I did, and he got.
JD's whole
I don't know. It was up
personality
to him
changed.
afterwards.
JD's whole personality changed after the ugly
Well, and I heard
meter.
Robin last week saying, looking at JD, and maybe he is kind of handsome. I mean, look at it's not all bad. I mean, people get their ugly meter scores can help them
Ronnie,
too.
as bad as things are for you, they're better for JD.
Good. I'm happy for JD.
there you
Believe
go.
me.
Let's go to Mike.
Would I have taken him on the road and do this shit?
I don't know.
Did he get 2 girls when he was on the road with me?
Yeah, because he's a 52.
Okay, good. Whatever.
Go ahead, Mike. Yes, Mike.
Hey, Howard, it's Mike from Boston.
Yes.
I just want to let Ronnie know that he really isn't a 0. He's maybe a 1. That's about it.
You think he's a 1? I think if he retested, I think if you retest, I bet you beat John Lieberman's score.
I bet you would too. He's not that.
There's no way.
No way.
No way?
Exactly.
You
See?
think not?
No way. Come on, Ronnie, let's do it.
I'm not doing it, dude.
Why?
Because I'm not.
Because he's a pussy.
That's right. I'm a pussy.
Take your shirt off, Ronnie. You might do better.
Yeah. Okay.
You won't retest? What do you got to lose?
on,
And beat
Ronnie.
Lieberman's ass. Beat him.
No.
Pussy.
This just tells us a lot, Ronnie.
Yeah, John, it's fine. John,
you're willing
bust
to
my
do it?
balls all you want. You're the one who didn't sleep for 3 days, not me. Okay?
John, will you
You're
do
the one it really hit.
He's willing to risk it.
John, will you retest
Yes.
against Ronnie?
Yeah, what do I have to lose?
Well, go ahead, John. Do it.
Come on, Ronnie.
Hey, John.
I'm not
now,
doing it.
I'll tell you. You say what you have to lose.
You could be lower.
I scan a lot of people, and
I'm still not going to be a 0.
Right.
That's your risk because that's a lot. I mean, I would take your 18
Come on,
points.
Ron.
And
No, I'm not doing it, John.
Ronnie, I've never seen you afraid like that.
I know.
I'm afraid. Yeah.
This is the head of
Admit you're
security?
afraid.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Admit it.
I'm not afraid.
Then why won't you do it?
I won't do it.
Pussy.
Right. Exactly. I'm a pussy.
You're afraid.
Keep writing, Benj. I'm still not doing it.
What? Right what?
Whatever he's writing over there.
I don't know
It's
what
fine.
he's writing.
I don't care.
I'm saying to you.
I'm not doing it.
Do it.
No.
Beat the fucking app.
No.
You're not a 0.
I'm not doing it.
Did he take the test with his glasses on?
it doesn't matter. It lines up with his eyes. It's,
Really?
I mean,
Negative.
his
You should
face
have
is
taken
his
your
face.
glasses off. That's what fucked you up.
Yeah, okay.
Seriously.
Might have reflected. I don't know.
Whatever.
If he takes it with his glasses off, do you think he'd do better?
It won't matter. I could hit him in the face with a frying pan, see if that pushes some stuff in place.
Keep it up, dude. You're a real funny guy.
What if you put a cock and
You're a
balls
real
over his
fucking
face?
funny guy. dude.
That could help.
Good for 3 points.
You're real funny. Yeah, you're a real comedian. You're a scientist. You're everything else. Go ahead.
Come on.
Be my guest.
Howard, this
Keep
is
knocking.
great
I don't
radio,
really
buddy.
give a fuck. Keep doing it.
What is it, Mike?
Have a good time with it.
Great radio. Thank you very much, pal.
All
Love
right.
ya.
Thank you. I wanted Ronnie to confront this guy.
I am shocked that Ronnie's this upset.
Yeah, it is weird. You're a dude. Who cares? You're a 0.
Dude, I don't care.
So what? I'm a 34.
I don't need this
care.
guy's app. I don't need the bullshit. I don't
Jason,
really
you're on
don't
the
care.
air in Toronto.
Howard the King. Good morning, buddy, and the whole crew there. Love you guys always. Listen, as much as I love the different kind of discussion that's not revolved around your kiddie show over there, America Talent, which I have no interest in hearing, and I'm sure most people don't either.
Now, fuck him then. Tune out, asshole.
I love your show.
Fuck off. I don't care. Like Ronnie says, I don't care.
I know, but listen, Ronnie is not—he's not a beautiful man. I'll give you that much,
Right.
Ron. But you're definitely average looking at least. And I'll tell you about this app. I did 3 times, and I was 85.
Right.
I was 4, and I was about 19, I think. So it's completely useless. It's the wheel of stupidity. I mean, anyone that even indulges it to think it has any credibility. I mean, it makes good radio talk. I hear
I know,
what
but I
you're
don't know why
trying to
Ronnie's so afraid of it.
I'm not afraid of it.
You are. You clearly are.
I'm not. John, shut up.
If you were in a...
Shut up, John.
Well, John's right.
Yeah, well, John's right. No,
He is.
yeah, John's right.
He is.
Yeah, okay, good.
So
Yeah.
just do it, Ron.
No, I'm not doing it, John.
Oh.
All right, the last word is from John in Valdosta, Georgia. I guess.
No, John.
Valdosta. Hey, in Uncle Ronnie's defense, I think the facial hair, Joe, has something to do with it. I mean, if someone had a huge dark beard, would your app take that into account?
No, this is facial structure. So unfortunately, the ridiculous mustache didn't knock him off any points. So
Dude, keep it up with your stupid nonsense.
You can keep it.
You know what? You're
listen,
a fucking
listen,
dumb
Ronnie.
fucking asshole.
Ronnie,
okay?
I know you're angry.
Your stupid
but
fucking
listen.
comments. You're supposed to be here promoting your app.
No,
Don't
I'm not.
fucking
I'm here to see you.
get on my
I'm here to
fucking
see
case
you, Ronnie.
calling me fucking ugly,
Ronnie.
because I will throw your ass out of
Ronnie,
here.
it's
all
first
right?
of all, Ronnie,
you're a fucking douchebag.
Ronnie, it's science calling you ugly. It's
You're a
not me.
stupid fucking douchebag. Okay? You happy now?
No,
you
I'm not,
fucking
Ronnie.
ripped
I
my
like you. I don't
asshole.
like
You
seeing you
ripped my
angry.
asshole apart on Superfan, and I said after that I wouldn't even fucking give you the right time. But it's his show, okay?
You won't give him the right
so
time.
I fucking came in here because he wanted me to come in here. But you know what? As far as I'm concerned, you're a piece of shit on the bottom of my fucking shoe. You could say whatever you want about me with strippers and everything else, okay? You're a piece of shit, and I don't like you.
Goodness.
You're a fucking user, and that's it. I'm done.
I like you, Ronnie.
And you could say whatever the fuck you want now. Go on Superfan. Go on the fucking wrap-up show. I'm done with your fucking ass. And you're an ugly motherfucker.
You should be mad
I'm
at
not
him
denying it.
because
I'm
you
a
should be mad at
32.
the app, Ronnie. You should be. You should
Don't
be.
fucking tell me what I should be
You
mad at.
should be mad at the app, not
no,
him.
bullshit, because he's a fucking big mouth asshole making money off your fucking show.
Well,
not spending a dime on advertising. Everybody bitches about advertising here. He's making all this fucking money free off your show.
I've never seen a grown man act like this.
Bullshit.
Well, what do you
Because you're a
care?
fucking douchebag.
If I don't care, what do you care?
Wow.
Wow.
I have never seen a 70-year-old man act like that.
By the way, can I tell you?
got what you wanted out of me.
No,
you
can I
made
tell
me
you one
fucking
thing?
blow up.
He's going to be on Superfan on Wednesday.
I don't really give a fuck. Let him do whatever he wants. I said I'm done with his fucking bullshit.
Come on the show
He's
with me, Ronnie.
He's a
Come
fucking
on.
asshole, and that's it. I'm done.
How much do you spend on advertising, Ron? How much do you?
I thought people
What?
work here are allowed to plug their stuff. If they're not, then we won't plug it, okay?
I'm just saying.
I thought I worked
if
here for you.
If you're
I
worried
thought I
about,
worked for you. I thought I'm part of
if
this shit.
you're worried
I guess
about
I'm not. I
advertising,
could come in here and get
maybe
fucking
you
ripped
should
apart by
buy
this
some.
fucking punk.
We all got
Okay?
ripped apart. The reason I'm not
I
getting
don't
ripped
have to
apart
listen
is
to it,
I
y'all,
accepted
okay?
my 34. I know I'm
Okay,
ugly.
good.
So what?
Why did he have to come back? What's the big deal?
Because you two were going at it.
I wasn't going at it. He's fucking ripping
No,
my ass
you were
apart.
going at it too, and
Okay?
you told me you were upset. I
He's
brought
not
him back.
done because he needed more fucking advertising.
He wanted to come back on
Okay,
and
he's
say,
not
hey.
done. He had to fucking go on Superfan and rip my fucking ass apart.
But I wanted
You
him
got
on.
what you want. You got a fucking blow up out of me. He's a prick. I don't like him, and I will not fucking do anything for him.
Will you take the app again? And
You know what? We have our own Mel Gibson.
wow, the ugly app is just. The ugly app is really.
It got under
dangerous.
Ronnie's skin.
I've never seen anything like that.
I think Ronnie must have. He
Because-
must have thought he was really, really handsome.
Because exactly. Ronnie's whole thing is with the chicks and the strippers, and
He's a good-looking
So
guy.
why does he care? I mean, really, this is Ronnie's life, and he hanging out with strippers all the time, and he cares about what an app tells him.
He's hey guys, here's Richard and Sal.
Oh, God,
Ronnie,
oh, God, oh, God. We
Wait,
need
no.
help
my
with...
fucking life, okay?
Okay, all right. We need security for security.
We get attacked by security.
Hey, Ronnie.
Ronnie. You know nothing about me.
I know a lot about you. I listen to you every day. You
all
spit in my face.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I hope
my
Zero's not
God.
contagious.
Every
Easy.
time I walk out of the room, he's got something
All
bad.
right, Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Just...
Ronnie,
I'm
easy.
standing right here. Okay? I'm standing right here.
Ronnie.
It's not even on
Take
the
a seat,
mic.
Ronnie.
Look, everybody calm down.
Sit down, Ronnie. It's
Ronnie
all right.
has to go out of the studio for a while.
Problem? What's your problem?
What
I'm not
mic
saying
is that?
Ronnie. I'm a huge fan of yours, and I like
I
you
got
a lot.
no
But
what microphone is that?
Hey, the fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You don't know your own show?
Turn it on.
Who's backup security?
There's no security needed.
Well, you better
I'm
calm
not touching
down.
the guy.
I get beat up by a 70-year-old man today. This is gonna be great.
Sal.
What is
It's gonna be a
going
Viagra
on?
commercial.
Go ahead and talk rationally now. What's the matter, Ronnie?
What do you mean, what's the matter, Ronnie?
You got to calm down.
I'm fine.
Why do you have to confront him
I'm
like
not
that?
out of control. Do you see me do anything?
Step back.
What are you
I want
saying?
to talk to him right to his fucking
Go ahead,
face.
talk
What's
to
your
him.
problem with me? Huh?
Ronnie, I'm calm.
Seriously.
I'm just trying to talk to you. I'm just trying
what's
to
your
talk
fucking
to
problem
you.
with me?
Nothing. I think
What's
you're
with
great.
you got a problem because I go to strip clubs? That bothers you?
Of course not. That's
Because
great.
your wife
I'm
won't let
happy
you
for
out of the fucking house?
No, I love you, Ronnie.
That
I've
bothers
followed you for
Ronnie,
years.
I said
Does that bother you?
Ronnie,
No, I
said
heard him say it, okay?
I said it is a good thing. I said, why? You
No,
have
you
a
said
great life. Why do
you
care?
said I
Tell
got
him
a
he's
fucked up life.
handsome.
You said that right
Joe.
on the fucking
All right, you're too close,
round
Ronnie.
table.
Ronnie.
No, I'm not too close.
You're too close.
No, why? Because they can't get the camera shots on Howard TV?
You're too close to him.
No, I'm not close. I'm not going to do nothing.
I'm comfortable.
Why are you intimidating him?
Why is he intimidating me? He got what he wanted, dude. He intimidated me on Superfan so he could get his ass back.
Ronnie, the guy,
Okay?
has an app.
What is he, your buddy or something?
Yeah, he is. He's a guest of mine. He's my guest.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
You got a zero.
You asked me to
and
come
you're-
in here.
You got
I
a zero.
fucking came in here.
But you got a
okay?
zero and you're freaking
So you
out.
got what you wanted. I came in.
Yeah.
How I
Yeah.
act is my fucking business.
But
I don't
no,
like the guy,
you
okay?
got a zero.
And I'm not
Accept it.
doing anything to the guy, so you don't have to all fucking stand here.
Yes, we
But
do.
I want to talk to him to his face.
Sir, I'd love to talk to you,
Okay?
Ronnie. Hey, listen.
And I don't want to talk to you off the air,
Well, do you want
okay?
to talk, or do you want to sit here and scream at
Go
the
ahead.
air?
What's
Go
your
ahead.
problem with me?
I'm sorry you got a bad score.
I don't care about your score,
But it's out of my
dude.
control.
Yeah, I know it's
You're
your
a zero.
You're scientist.
You're a zero. I'm sorry.
Oh, boo-hoo.
It's your DNA. I can't do
Yeah, it's
anything
my
about
DNA,
it.
yeah.
Take the
I
test
really
again.
sincerely.
Yeah. I wish you-
Ronnie,
yeah.
I do. Listen, I've listened to you for
Go ahead.
years. I'm a huge fan
Yeah,
of yours.
yeah, I'm sure you are.
I
see.
am.
Yeah,
I am.
yeah. Okay.
Ronnie, you're mad
I
at a guy
really
because
am,
you got a
honestly.
zero.
I'm not mad at him. I'm just mad at the shit he's fucking saying about my life. Tell him to
He's
mind
saying
his business
that
about my
do you
fucking
understand?
life.
Do you understand what people say?
Your
Are you
reaction,
okay?
Yeah.
your reaction
Yeah, I'm
is
fine.
over the
Are
top.
you? Because I said a good thing about you. And
No, you
you're-
didn't say anything good.
I
You
said you
nothing
have a
good on
great
Superfan.
life hanging
I
out.
had
with
enough.
Superfan. I didn't say
Nothing
anything on
good on
Superfan that I
Superfan.
didn't say on the show
Wait, hold on.
today. What did I say on Superfan that was so bad?
Can't even
Can I say
remember
something?
it.
know.
Jason said he listened to Superfan and he doesn't know what was said. He can't figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that I don't remember what I didn't say. It's that I don't remember saying anything bad about you.
Okay.
I said you've got an ego.
What did he say?
I mean,
What did he say?
Right. Okay.
Ronnie,
you don't
what
have
did
to
he say?
leave, Ronnie.
Dude, I'm so done. So done with
Whenever
it.
you
I'm
ask him,
glad he's done.
yeah,
He's scaring me.
you're scary.
Yeah, it's scary.
You're being scary.
I'm scared.
You don't even know what the guy said.
Yeah, I don't know what the guy
You
said.
And he's
don't.
out of his mind
Go back there. and-
about it. He doesn't even know what was said.
What is it, Richard?
What did I do?
Sal and I just tried something with the Ugly app. I went and took a shit in the bathroom.
Yeah, what did you get?
I got an 8.3.
All right. I want to see your shit.
Better than Ronnie.
Wow, Wow.
Well,
That's great.
I'm still disappointed we didn't scan you, Robin, but I know that's not going to
that
happen.
ain't gonna
don't
We have
do
a
it.
better chance of scanning Ronnie.
You want me screaming like
No,
that?
I don't.
Yeah,
No,
right.
I think you're sane. That's the difference.
Well, let me tell you,
I don't know. It has a strange effect on some people.
the Ugly app is, by the way, John Lieberman, I congratulate you on remaining calm with your 18. I got a 34. Was I happy about it? No. I
No,
would've liked-
everybody's living with their score.
Sometimes you have to accept what you don't want to accept.
And quite frankly, I've seen myself now photographed and videoed at America's Got Talent. I think 34 was kind to me. I'll be honest. I don't know how I got that high.
Oh, dear.
I'm hideous.
You were mentioning how the women don't like to be scanned. One of my most interesting scans out there is after the show, so the fans didn't hear it was scanning Lisa G.
Oh, we
Because-
did talk about
she
that.
We
got
talked
very
about her
high.
score. She got a great score, but, so I finally meet Lisa in person, and she's a little older than I am, but Lisa's like the cutest thing ever. I don't know why she's so insecure. When I held that camera up to her face,
Yeah.
she looked terrified.
And meanwhile, what did she get? Like an 80?
She says 70 something, and I
Very
mean,
high.
I don't know why she was so worried about it.
I think
but-
it was a 72 because
Yeah,
we hear
that
about
sounds
it
right.
often in the newsroom.
John, seriously, for a fellow ugly guy, you acted pretty cool. You really did, and I admire that.
Thank you, Howard. I'm wondering what's happening out here. I'm going to go check.
You're going to go take a look. Okay. And finally, Mike, you have the last word. We're speaking, of course, to Joe Overline. His iPhone app, the Ugly Meter Pro, is available on iTunes.
Joe, you're very brave. Ronnie running around ranting this morning would have scared the hell out of me.
Yeah,
I'm just scared to walk out of the studio. I think I'll just
We'll
stay
have
here
an
the rest of the day.
We'll have an escort.
Oh.
Pretty much anyone here can take Ronnie down. Mike, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, this is Mike Cincinnati. I was just calling. I wanted to say tell Ronnie, the pet lady, to calm down. Shows the medicine to take another picture of himself in the app.
Wow. It's just unbelievable, the reaction to the Ugly app. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. Marianne from Brooklyn, go ahead.
Howard, don't have this asshole on, his super fan. He wouldn't shut the fuck up, and a lot of people try the app, and it works. Every time someone tries it, it works different. Ronnie's very handsome. You know what a fucking app is? It's a mirror. That's what an app is, asshole. You think you created something so good. You were horrible on Superfan. You didn't give anyone a chance to talk. And who's writing your frying pan material? Because you need a new writer. It sucks.
What was
I
your...
love you. I can't wait till America's...
Marianne, what was your score on the Ugly app?
Apparently, I'm ugly. I know I am.
No,
you're not.
No, you're not. No,
No
you're
way.
not.
I'm not using
Everyone
that crap, and I wouldn't give him a dime. I don't like him.
Everyone at America's Got Talent who saw you in the audience was like, wow, she's really pretty.
Yeah.
Well, they need glasses. Howard, when are you going to go to The View and all that stuff? Get this guy out of there. I need more America's Got Howard. I need to know when you're going to be at The View, Matt Lauer, and Jimmy Fallon so I could plan accordingly. I love you, Howard.
You all right, Joe?
I'm fine. This is... it's funny. Again, I came in here, I thought I'd be here 30 seconds.
Yeah, well,
and it turns into a thing. And
you know what, Ronnie?
You keep messing with Ronnie, you'll get longer time.
I'm just sitting here. That's the greatest thing. All I got to do is sit here, and Ronnie does it himself.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
What a day. It's a Monday. My heart beats still.
Good start to the week, I guess.
You're not kidding.
I guess Ronnie's day was ruined the moment he found out you were a guest again.
Well, I was wondering if he recognized me because he was kind of nice in the waiting room.
He knew you were coming in because
he did.
He gets the list. He's security.
It's funny with Ronnie, though. I guess just not talking and screaming is considered nice. So I was like, oh, he's quiet. Wow.
What can I tell you? All right. Well, Joe Overline and his Ugly app.
Ugly Meter.
Ugly Meter, sorry.
No problem.
And the Ugly Meter Pro also. There's an Ugly Meter and an Ugly Meter Pro.
I think, weren't they using the Ugly Meter Pro?
Pro is the one you want. Ugly Meter is a gag, the one we made a couple of years ago.
Right.
Ugly Meter Pro is what we used on the show, is the real version that everyone got their real scores from. And yeah, wow. I think we answered the questions people had for us.
You working on any new apps or anything?
Yeah, we actually did so well with this is we've hired some more programmers now to do some more things because
you make something called the Ronnie
we
app.
For fear of my safety.
Right. Wow.
I think we got Ronnie pushed to his limit right now.
It just measures your anger.
Yeah.
and when you hit a Ronnie, it means you're at the top.
Yeah.
A Ronnie or a Mel. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Well, I wish you the best. I mean, I'm sorry Ronnie had such a violent reaction. It was all in good fun.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen Ronnie like that.
Well, Ronnie is a ladies' man.
And continues to be. This has not slowed him down.
Yeah, but it's a blow to his... when we're standing there at America's Got Talent and Ronnie's with me and people yell out 0, it's hard for him because he's a ladies' man.
Well, that's what was so interesting. I think this affected John more than... I know it should affect John more than Ronnie. I mean, John was in here, serious newscaster, just, in his suit every day. And, I mean, look at his intro song. Is the most... You have the best writers in the world, and the best thing they could come up with was he's Jewish. And, and then Ugly Meter comes in, and wow. I mean, but, he was a pro. He took it, and... We move. Oh, great.
Usually Ronnie has a good sense of humor.
I'm ugly and I'm fucking crazy. Dude, I was calm anyway. I got one thing to say.
Calm?
I got one thing to say.
Calm.
Okay?
Go ahead. Let Ronnie have
one thing to say.
Go ahead.
Okay? The guy came on here. He took my picture. I got a 0. Okay? Fine.
That's fact.
He got his publicity. Whether it was from me or from you, he sold a lot of apps. He made a lot of money.
Right.
Okay?
That's a fact.
Goes on Superfan. Okay, this is what really got me with this guy.
All right, go ahead.
Got all his free publicity. Was real nice.
This is what I wanted to hear.
Dude, you went on Superfan and you attacked me personally in my personal life. What I do.
What did I say to you?
Oh, yeah. How I hang out with strippers. That's none of your business. I didn't attack
But that's something you put out on the
Wait a
internet.
minute.
Number
Hello?
one, Superfan called me.
Can I say something? Can you shut up for 1 minute?
Sure.
I never attacked you, anything about your personal life, that you're an asshole, or anything. Never said anything bad about you.
You never said I'm an asshole?
No, I just said...
Let's pull out some tapes.
I just said, dude, that I thought your app was bullshit, okay? That's what I said. I attacked your business. I didn't attack you personally, your personal life. That's where you fucking got me.
But
okay, there
Ronnie,
was no fucking reason
Ronnie,
for it.
you do mention on the air you go to strip clubs. You're a Ricky's
That's
man.
none of his business.
I never said that in a negative
It's
way.
none of his business to bring it up. I didn't bring up anything about anybody's personal life.
Is it your personal life when you're announcing, that you're opening strip clubs all over the country?
Aren't strip clubs your business? You go and you appear at strip clubs?
Yeah, okay,
that's
fine.
your business.
So how could you be mad at him for saying you go to strip
No,
clubs?
he said I have an ego problem. It's not. I never attacked him personally.
Look at
I don't
your ego.
need him to attack me personally.
Look at your ego.
There's no reason
you're taking
for it.
this too hard. So big deal. You got a 0.
I don't care. I keep telling you that.
You sound like a guy who cares.
All right, listen. You see,
Ronnie, you twist everything I say to be negative, though. I said you go to strip clubs. Why is that? If I said you go to McDonald's,
that wasn't the only
would you say
thing,
that's a
dude.
bad
I don't
thing?
remember the whole goddamn show, but I sat there and listened
do you
to the
remember
whole
any
thing.
of the show?
Your email
I mean-
used to be Scores Man.
Please.
Used to be.
What's the sense of trying to even fucking talk to you?
To me?
Yeah, because
I'm trying to talk sense to you.
I'm trying to bring out a point.
He said
and
you went to strip
you know
clubs.
what?
But
Even when you try to bring out a legitimate point
But I'm
around
trying to
here,
help
you
you.
get your balls busted, okay?
But he
I
said you
tried
went to strip clubs? You're
There's
upset
no
about that?
reason for it. There's no reason to bring up my personal life.
But
no
your
reason.
personal life is
I don't
on the-
really care.
Your
There's
personal
no
life
reason
is
for him to
public,
bring it
Ronnie.
up.
Ronnie.
You mention it on the air all the time.
Understood, but there's no reason for him. We're talking about an app. We're talking about a 0.
But he
We're
knows
not
you go to
talking
strip
about
clubs because
what
you
I
appear
do.
at strip-
It's none of his
You
business what I do.
But you appear
okay?
at strip clubs. You're on the radio appearing at strip clubs.
I was trying to help you. I was advertising for you, Ronnie.
Right, Robin?
You're my
I
friend.
don't understand how that's
See,
personal.
whenever I try to talk sense to him, I can't get through to him.
What's his personal life? Strip clubs?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't win. See, I can't win no matter what I say. It doesn't even matter.
What about him is okay to say?
I don't know, because if that's a personal life
See, he wants to be
issue.
on the radio, and he wants people talking about him. And then when they start talking about what he talks about, then he gets upset.
He loves Scores, man. He's Ricky, man. You know,
Right.
I don't understand. What could
You don't
be
understand.
bad about that?
You don't understand. How could you not understand?
He's bringing out a legitimate point, and he doesn't get any support.
Sometimes, I have conversations with Ronnie, and then I go, yeah, you're right. And then he goes, you see, you agree with me in the car. I go,
But you don't understand.
Of course I agree with you. What am I going to do?
Where you're a
argue with
hostage.
you? Well, yeah. I'm not going to piss him off.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, Captain Jenks.
When has he ever been upset about strip clubs?
I don't know.
He didn't like that the guy said he goes to strip clubs.
But who doesn't say he goes to strip clubs?
And he has a block party show this weekend, which is, that's something he promotes it.
Yeah.
Let's fuck some hoes.
But don't. Yes, Jenks.
Yeah, maybe Ronnie needs a timeout because he's getting really upset about this.
Yeah, he's getting all worked up, and I'm not sure.
And,
Why?
Ronnie's not an ugly guy. Ronnie's not an ugly guy. I mean, it was just a fluke. It's it's a joke.
To you, maybe it's a joke.
He's taking it pretty hard. He is.
Well, I know he is, but you're going to run his blood pressure up. He's going to have a heart attack. And
I know he's going to have a heart attack. He is. Jenks is right. He's fucking
Well,
crazy.
I said, it looked to me like he needed a little time out, too.
Yeah.
Well, I came on to calm him down. I wanted to get rid of the bad blood.
Forget it. You're no calming effect.
Well, I'm just sitting here.
You didn't even calm him down a little bit.
I know. I'm trying, but I wanted to shake his hand at the end of the day and be friends.
Do you realize how many ugly apps you would sell if it killed Ronnie?
The ugly meter heart attack. Oh, man. You put it on his gravestone.
The ugly app did him in. Wow. What anger in him. But he doesn't get it.
Like weeks later, he's still screaming.
You brought up the strippers because it's private.
Yeah, like he listened and you made these personal attacks. How could he attack Ronnie personally? He only knows what Ronnie says on the air.
Right, you don't even know Ronnie.
I am crazy. I know it.
You're crazy.
I'm crazy in my own way.
I was really worried because this is some odd thinking.
Yeah, I know.
This explains some of the psych test results, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it just the
that's
more
what I kept thinking
like I said
back
before,
to.
this is bringing out things
Don't
in
you
people
put out
even
a
more.
psych app?
What did he get on the What did he get on the psych app? What
On
did he
paper,
get?
I'm not crazy.
What on paper?
On paper, I'm not crazy.
What did he get on that psych evaluation?
I think he had, what was it? He had some kind of, like borderline. It was close to being
pathological.
Yeah, on some kind of side of a diagnosis.
I know he scored the worst, but I don't know.
And they said he had a lot of issues.
Yeah.
I love that he's still your right-hand man after that.
I love Ronnie. Ronnie's my guy.
It wasn't a number for Ronnie, but the word that was used a lot was severe.
Yeah.
Like severe paranoia and severe something else.
And this shows it.
Well, he does have severe paranoia if he thinks this guy masterminded giving him a 0.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Ronnie left to cool down, and that's good.
Where does he go to cool down?
He left our compound.
He did? He left the building?
He left our little wing here at Sirius.
Oh, poor Ronnie.
Wow.
I feel bad for him.
I know. You didn't really do anything terrible to him.
I was trying to, like...
I know. You feel bad, but, he got a 0. And
I feel more bad for John because, he's a good guy, but I felt bad for Ronnie for, like, this 2-minute interval, and then I'm just like... He's crazy. What do I do about it?
Right.
I mean, I can only
you
do
didn't
too
do
much.
anything wrong. You came in with your app. We had fun
You
with
did
it.
the same thing with him you did with everyone else. You took his picture.
Right. And then all hell broke loose, and he got mad at you. And then I guess when you were on Superfan, you said he goes to strip clubs.
That was awful.
Which is a terrible revelation for you to make.
Wow.
Yeah. Everyone lost respect for Ronnie that day.
Scores, man. Got a tattoo.
I try to tell this to Ronnie. You can't have it both ways. You can't be the guy on the air screaming about whores and strip clubs, and then all of a sudden, when you don't want that, it can't go away.
Right.
But it wasn't
I'm
even,
scores, man.
It wasn't even said in a negative way. That's what I like. Everything he takes, he twists to be negative. It doesn't matter.
Well, he's angry at you, and
well,
so
I know,
whatever
but
you say.
I just try to sit and look at him, and he's 12 inches in front of me, and I just...
He even attacked the way you talk. He said you sound like China.
I guess I sound like China.
Now that I'm listening, maybe a little
maybe
bit you
I
do.
Yeah,
maybe I am China.
Wow.
What does China always say? We can what?
The family?
Oh yeah, right. No, that's not good. Anyway, I'm going to let you. I'm exhausted from this. I'll be honest. I want to go. I want to lay down.
I love my vagina.
Could you say I love my vagina?
I love my vagina.
I love my vagina.
See, yeah,
He does sound like China.
Yeah.
There's a huge tree trunk in my house.
I think that's a sound clip I want.
It's not going in.
All right. Well, we've had enough fun.
Wow, I guess.
Joe's idea was to come in and say to Ronnie, "Hey, I didn't fix the ugly app so that it would attack you. It was something that just happened, and that I really haven't spoken badly about you, and I don't have anything personally against you."
I don't understand why you don't understand.
But Ronnie didn't really find...
Ronnie's not in the mood to listen.
He's not. I don't feel Ronnie was listening.
So I was curious. We rescanned Benji on the break last time, and was he happy with his...
He went up?
Yeah, he did go up to around a 70, which I think was more accurate because he was doing some weird thing. What was it?
Fucking 90.
Benji, what were you the second time?
67.
67.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because I remember the first scan wasn't good because you had your head all angled, but, it was funny because I was listening last week when we had Elisa in here. And were you happy with the 67 or?
Of course he is.
It's a beginning. It's a start.
You are? Okay. Because I kind of got the vibe afterwards that he was still wanted to be a 90. And
oh, please.
It kind of had the, and Elisa was in here last week and you guys were talking to her about everything you talked about. And it was the same Benji that is never happy with anything.
No, but I dream of a 67.
Yeah, so do I.
I wanted a 52 like JD had. All right, Joe. Well, okay. We've all calmed down now. Joe Overline's the guest. His iPhone app is the Ugly Meter Pro, and it's available on iTunes. What's going on, Gary?
Okay.
I got to take a break. What is this?
That's... Just read that first sentence. That's Ronnie's psych evaluation.
Yeah, I know. All right. Listen, we're going to leave Ronnie.
You have enough of Ronnie. Ronnie can't take.
Ronnie is upset. Joe, please don't mention that Ronnie is a guy who goes to strip clubs.
I'll try to keep that a secret from now on.
I'm ugly and I'm fucking crazy.
All right, Joe. Thank you.
Thanks,
There
Howard.
he is, Joe Overline Robin, and we'll be back right after these words.
Howard, there's something on.
You still.
No, wireless.
Wait, hold on. What did you just press?
Wireless.
I'll escort you out. No, no.
Thank you so much for coming in again. Boy, oh boy, that was
I didn't get to talk to you last
really wild. Very wild this morning. Are you okay?
So that theory is
Yeah, this is great. Awesome. Thanks. I'm glad it was fun.
Hey, let me take a picture of you real quick. I got you in here.
No, you're on A.
You were yelling a lot.
Take one with the flash. Hold on one second.
Sal should keep his hands off. He should keep his hands off.
What are you doing? You getting fucking crazy over there?
No, he grabbed me by the back of my jacket.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I came in.
Are you all right? Do you want me to give you a hand? Are you all right?
No, I'm not all right.
He didn't say anything bad about you.
Yeah,
it's definitely
He said, all he said was,
listen.
you went to a strip club.
No, there was more to it. There was more to it. Okay.
You all right here? Or
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
It
I'm doing
doesn't
my
work.
job, dude.
Ronnie's waiting for you.
I'm waiting to push you down an empty elevator shaft.
Well, you two make very good radio. Joe and Ronnie show. Take it to that
No, I don't think his wife will let him out of the house.
Ronnie, why don't you put Joe in the block party?
No, I think his wife lets him out of the house. I think that's what it is, you know.
It's insulting.
Joe, you
Yeah, I
allowed
know.
to go to the block party? Or your wife won't?
Probably not.
20!
All right. Thanks, Joe.
Good luck with your invention. Don't retest Ronnie.
Hey, Richard, express.
So,
Hey,
Joe,
guys, how's it going?
that was pretty intense.
I'm fine.
It was wow.
Did you
So
expect that reaction?
no. I mean, we expected a reaction, but you know, Ronnie surprises us once again. So. But you know, got some backup security coming in, so yeah, it was pretty funny. I tried to stay calm, and I really am a fan of Ronnie's. I like the guy. I've followed him around. I follow him on the show, and I follow him around. I'm not crazy, but I follow him on the show for years, and I think he's entertaining. I love the stuff he does, but you know, he doesn't like me. It sounds like, you know, what do I do?
Do you think that score is accurate?
Well, you know, either all the scores are accurate or they're not. So I got to say yes, because you know, everyone else was pretty happy with their scores and thought they were reasonable. I mean, even Howard came in as 34. You know, Howard, but he took it and said, "Hey, I'm a 34. What do I do?"
So Sal and Richard, they tested Richard's poo, and that rated higher than Ryan.
Well, yeah, those kind of things, like when we did the balls and the ass and things like that. You know, when you do the app in the Ugly Meter, Ugly Meter Pro, it asks you to verify all the points of the face. So they're kind of manipulating it when they do those things. So those aren't scientific results. You know, he's not worse looking than a cock. But.
So overall, it went well.
I think it went great. It was fun. We had a good time, and hopefully Ronnie's feelings aren't too hurt. You know, someday someday maybe we can be in the same room together.
Great, thanks.
He won't kill me.
Thanks for being in there.
Yeah, no problem. Ronnie, can we shake hands?
Good luck, man. Good luck with your app.
We can bury it.
Good luck with your
hatchet?
app. No, good luck with your app.
Come on.
I'm happy for you, dude.
Really,
You're making a lot of
it'd be
money.
an honor.
Take care of your 5-year-old with all that money you're making, man.
Come on, it would be an honor.
I'm happy
I really
for
am
you.
a fan.
Yeah, I'll give you this.
I
right?
appreciate it. Thanks. Thanks, Ron.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Enjoy your money.
No hard feelings.
No, dude.
I know.
Hey, the shit that you got in the past couple of times you've been
I know,
here,
it's good
man,
for- it's good
you got
for
$1
us,
million
but-
worth of advertising.
I know.
I'm happy
great.
for you.
That's great. Look, I really.
I'm great.
I know it upsets
I'm
you.
glad, dude.
I know.
I'm happy
Are you
for
really?
you.
I know.
I'm happy for you.
I'm not getting that vibe.
Make
but
a lot of money.
I know, but
you know,
good.
that's what it's all about.
It is. That's what we're here for.
Sounds
It's
good.
a show, but
sounds good.
Okay. Well, hope there's no hard feelings. I'm a big
fine.
fan.
I'm fine.
All right, Ronnie. Well, I'll see you again.
Take care.
Thanks, man. Bye. Well, I am a Ronnie fan, so hopefully he seems to be pretty calm though. So
Yeah, he's calmed down a lot.
Hopefully he's calmed down, and yeah, until next time we'll see. Well, I'm on Superfan Wednesday, so we'll see what that brings.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, anytime.
Awesome.
Bye.
Always good for the commotion.
Yeah.
Regarding Debbie the Pet Lady, Ronnie the Pet Lady is a new character added to the show as of today. How worried were you when Ronnie blew his stat?
I think I know Ronnie well enough to know that he wouldn't hit a guy, but I was surprised when he got in his face that I wasn't sure what was what. And the thing that was disturbing to me was when he hit Sal.
Right.
And I thought to myself,
He started out as a sports reporter.
it sort of freaked me out a little bit. But I sat between him and the guy. And then I realized it was a whole sort of, Robert De Niro and Meet the Parents intimidation thing.
Right.
Let me feel your wrist.
Right. And did it work? Did the guy look intimidated?
No, he didn't flinch. I was more intimidated. The guy, he kept his legs crossed and he didn't seem worried or anything. And I said afterwards, I said, good for you. And he goes, Ronnie wasn't going to hit me.
Nobody was 100% sure about
No,
that.
Sal should have grabbed me by the back of my jacket.
Is that what happened?
That was his mistake.
Really?
No.
And
there's no reason for Sal to get in the middle of that.
Well,
but
maybe he was afraid.
But don't grab me by my jacket like that.
But think about
this
for a second. It's not about an aggressive thing, and it's not about an authority thing. It's about, oh my God, my friend Ronnie may be losing his temper. Let me help him before he goes.
Why is he coming in there?
Because we didn't know what you were up to.
All right, I could see you coming in. I could see Will coming in. But why?
He was actually in there for a whole other reason. He was there to goof on you, and then you happen to walk in.
But if Ronnie would have grabbed,
but he's the one who grabbed me.
If Ronnie would,
why is he grabbing me like? Because he don't. Come on.
If Gary grabbed you like that, would you have reacted the same?
I wouldn't have grabbed him by his jacket. I would have gone like that. Did he gave you the horse collar?
No, he grabbed me by, he's like dragging me away like this.
Don't grab me, dude.
Don't drag me.
Grab me. Calm down. Let's go time out. You went in to help out the situation when things escalated. Between 0.0 and the creator of the Ugly app.
Right.
And I understand it got physical for you.
It sure did.
Now, he claims you should have never grabbed him by his jacket.
Grandpa got agitated. Grandpa got very sour.
Right.
It's like somebody took away Grandpa's oatmeal. And he just went, give it back to me.
Right.
Give it back. Give me my oatmeal.
I mean, you had to be surprised by that reaction from him.
Yeah, I was just afraid that he was going to fall. Because he goes at me like I have my arm in front of him, and he reaches for my arm, and it kind of reminds me of like one time I saw this old lady slip at the subway, and she grabbed my arm. It's like, please save me. So I thought at first he was just using my arm to hold his old crickety body up.
I got you.
But so I panicked. So when he grabbed my arm, I thought it was like, oh, Grandpa's falling, and he can't get up.
Right.
And we helped out the guy. We helped him out. I helped him out a little bit, I think. But do you mean to tell me that he was actually hitting me?
That's what he claims.
That's a good one. Oh boy, Howard's in trouble if he truly is his security guard. Oofa.
This was kind of weird. All right, yesterday I punished you because of I said because of Natalie Maines and all my
and
Twitter
Judd
followers and Judd Apatow. And by the way, Natalie wrote me
What did she say?
because I blamed her for my not wanting to talk about America's Got Talent and tell the story about Ronnie's fist fight.
Yeah, we all missed it.
But she wrote me a very beautiful text.
What did she tweet that got you all upset?
I don't even remember.
See?
I knew she was critical, basically. I thought that she was critical of AGT talk. But turns out she was critical of me, sometimes not. She was critical of AGT because I was doing a couple of 2-day weeks rather than 3-day
the
weeks.
amount of time on the air.
But the point is, I would be taking those days off anyway. I have.
You wouldn't be. What do you mean you'd be taking those days off?
Well, I mean, we only provide a certain amount of shows a year, and the rest of the days I'm not going to be
usually
here.
We'd work a 3-day week.
Yeah, but, so we would have taken the whole week off instead of, But anyway, why is this not printed out? Oh, here it is. Hey now, she writes.
Okay.
How did I get lumped in with Judd Apatow?
Shouldn't like that company.
No, I'm so happy and excited for you with America's Got Talent. I'm with Robin. America is about to fall in love with Howard Stern, and it's awesome. Now, I did whine about the 2-day weeks. But come on, it's only because I adore you. You make laundry and gardening and cooking and cleaning and running mundane errands the best part of my day because I get to laugh through it. Without your entertainment, that list of chores is as boring as it looks, and so I whine. Please take it as the compliment it's meant to be, and know that as your friend, I say, take off as much time as you want. You deserve whatever makes you happy. As a stay-at-home mom, I beg you to talk 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, and never retire. Well, it's true. Everyone wants Natalie to go back with the Dixie Chick. She doesn't do it.
She's not doing it.
Yeah, what the fuck? With all that said, I'll gladly take my lumps over the radio. I have it coming for blabbing one opinion or another, I'm sure. Besides, it's hysterical that you teased Ronnie's brawl and then you wouldn't tell the story. People are so mad. I'll bet $100. Shit, I cut it off.
Oh.
Anyway, people are mad with her because they didn't get to hear the story.
Right, so they're blasting her?
Yeah, so I probably shouldn't have lumped. I should not have lumped Natalie Maines in with Judd Apatow.
Yeah, because that's a different kind of complaint. Right. I thought she was ragging on AGT.
So in honor of Natalie Maines, I will tell the Ronnie story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even get it off the air.
No, I know. You know what? I was so ragged out yesterday. I know you came over to hear it, and I was just like, I can't even talk. I was beat. Here it is simply, the way I understand it. I was in my dressing room, and I'm there with my wife, who was visiting me for like 10 minutes, with my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law. My brother-in-law brought along some executive guy that he's been friends with for years and also does business with, and the guy's pregnant wife. And they're all in my dressing room, and we're all hanging out. And, of course, I'm trying to, I'm kind of strutting my stuff because I'm Howard Stern.
You're in your domain.
And I'm like on this big television show. It's like kind of impressive.
You're holding court.
Yeah. Like, you know what? And it's the 5 minutes out of the entire day that I even have anyone in my dressing room. I told you, I live like a monk.
Yeah, I don't even know where you were. When I went to see you, I never saw where your dressing room is. Nothing.
Yeah. Well, it's depressing. You come back to me and you see me sitting on a couch like I've just been punished in school. Like I punish myself. I just sit there.
Why are you alone?
Well, I sit alone. I sit alone. It's a new song I wrote. So we're back there, and all of a sudden I hear boom, 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 screaming, yelling, blah, 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 like bashing into my door. Bash, bash, bash into my door. Like, I can't even tell you how loud.
Really?
Like boom, boom,
like
boom.
the Hulk is out there.
Yeah, like well, when Fred plays that door slamming sound effect? Boom, 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 boom. Like literally that loud and that often. And screaming and yelling, and then you hear a bunch of black guys going, down, 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 everybody down, 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 no, pull them off, pull them off, pull them off. Like it sounded like Iraq.
Sounds like there's a firefight going on out there.
So my brother-in-law Doug, who's 6'7", and he could kick your ass pretty easily. Whoever you are, I don't care. He's a very strong guy. He was an athlete, a football player at Penn State. He could easily kick your ass. And I don't even know who you are, but I'm telling you, he can kick your ass.
He could probably kick your ass.
So he quickly goes, let me see what's doing out there. I go, what?
So like a man, he goes to find out.
Because he heard Ronnie screaming and everything. So he goes, let me go see. I go,
Ronnie screaming?
Well, he hears everything. He just hears noises and black guys.
But you could hear Ronnie.
Yeah, you could hear Ronnie yelling.
Too.
You could hear Ronnie yelling.
Okay.
And so he goes, let me go out. I go, no.
Don't open that door.
I turn the lock on the door. He goes, what? I go, listen. The fucking guy's finally got something to do.
If you go out, you're not getting back in.
I said, first of all, there's not just Ronnie out there. There's 50 security guys out there. America's Got Talent has 50 security guys. All of them black as night and big as a house.
Black as night.
Right.
I've seen them. They're just black.
Yeah. These guys are like the
They
real
look like
deal.
they know what they're doing.
Yeah, trust me, they will fuck you up. You know what I mean? Like they're really fun, nice guys, but they're nice to me because I'm one of the stars of the show. Everyone else are going to give a whole fucking attitude, you know. You know, the no laughing, just staring at.
Right.
Yeah, which I dig. So, you know, it gets quiet for a while, and I figure, all right, it must be safe now. It seems like it's over. So I open my door, and I say to one of the security guys, I go, what's going on? And they go, oh, no, don't worry about it. It was nothing. I go, nothing? What do you mean nothing? No, don't worry about it. It's all taken care of. So I go, this is bullshit. I want to find out what's going on because, you know what? If there's something going down, I want to know.
That's right. Should I be getting out of here?
Right. Yeah. What's going on here? It seems like a pretty mundane show, but who knows what's going on? So from an insider, I get word that Ronnie, the limo driver, my security detail, what is Ronnie's job? To stand there and not, just be professional.
Yeah. Somehow
Ronnie and this other guy conspired that they were going to, just for everyone's entertainment, pretend to have a fight.
Are you kidding me?
No, wait. Listen to this. So I go, what? What do you mean, Ronnie's? What is Ronnie doing?
He's doing a show in the hall.
Ronnie's an entertainer. Well, this is what I heard. You tell me the way it went down.
It's always my.
No, let me tell you. I'm telling you what I've been told, and then you'll explain to me.
I will. You got to do it quick because I got to go downstairs.
All right. Oh, Sasha Cohn's coming. All right, this will take me a second. So what I hear is, Ronnie decided to do this fake attack with the guy to show, he's putting on a show. So out of the blue, the guy attacks Ronnie without telling him, like when Ronnie wasn't prepared.
So it's almost like when Peter Sellers had that crazy housekeeper who would attack him.
Yeah, Cato. So the guy jumps Ronnie. Ronnie goes right down. And evidently spilled his soda all over himself. And the black guys, who are the real security guys, all of a sudden, they don't know what's going down. They see two guys jump at each other.
Right.
And they spring into action, and they fucking pounce. Like, whoa. And they get, the Secret Service. These guys are whisked out.
Yeah, whoa, stop the clock.
Yeah, whoa, stop the clock. He thinks he's on stage doing Ronnie's block party. So I get word about this, and now I'm fuming. Because I go, oh, good. Ronnie now, after doing such a spectacular job.
He was doing so well.
I'm in love with Ronnie. Everything's cool with Ronnie. And I find out now, Ronnie couldn't take success. He had to plan a fucking entertainment. Okay, tell me what happened.
Can I tell the story now?
Yeah.
Okay. Harvey.
Right, great guy.
Stage manager.
Right.
Okay. Every morning, we'd be in contact when we'd leave to go there, and I'd be in contact with him.
Yeah.
And we had this thing. He'd curse me out in the morning. I'd curse him out.
Why do you always get into things with people with cursing out? I hear him on the phone.
We were joking.
We're driving in the car.
We're having a good time.
I hear him on the phone. Hey, asshole.
Well, that's how he's talking to me.
What do you want, asshole? But how do you get involved? Like, why are you not just like sort of removed from the situation? Why are you just so friendly with everyone?
Because I have to talk to him every morning to let him know that we're coming.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay?
Yeah.
And it becomes the asshole conversation.
He has a personality where he gets into.
Why is it me? I don't get it.
I don't know. Everyone, like Joe was there, right? Pat was there doing security.
Right.
None of them are calling anybody an asshole.
But I'm the one who's in contact with Harvey, and Harvey and I joked around. We joke around. He's a good guy.
Why do you? Like, I joke around with Harvey. I've never once called him an asshole.
Because that's the way he jokes around with me.
No, it's the way you joke around with everybody.
He texts me first thing in the morning. Good morning, douchebag.
Yeah, but why does he think you're a douchebag? Like, why does he feel that comfortable doing it? He shouldn't even know you. You should be like a fucking plant. All right, go ahead. You've got such a personality.
What the
I don't know.
I do?
Go ahead. My people.
All right.
This is my entourage.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, when Sacha Baron Cohen comes here, you're not going to be calling anybody an asshole. It's just going to be a professional guy. He's going to be
I already met the guy.
Right, exactly. He's probably no nonsense.
He's waiting for me.
All right.
So every day he'd pass me in the hallway.
Harv.
Yeah, Harv.
Yeah.
And he'd go, as he passed me, go, fuck you, asshole, like that.
That's like what you do here in the hall.
No, he would do it to me.
Yeah, but you do it here with. How do you get into? You're the only one that gets into this with people.
So we're joking around, and there's this one security guy, Jin, who thought Harvey was serious, and he goes, what's going on, man? Why is he talking to you like that? I go, I don't know what's going on. Why he's acting like that? And everybody was in on this. Not all the security guys knew about this, except for Jin.
Knew what?
Except for Jin.
We're in on what?
Okay.
That you guys call each other asshole?
Yeah, they knew. They knew the whole deal. So Harvey comes to me on the last day of taping.
Yeah.
He comes to me and goes, let's fuck with Jin. He goes, I'm going to attack you.
So what did you say? Did you say yes or no?
I kind of said, well, you know.
You say yes or no?
We were joking around. I said yes. Okay.
All right. Listen to me.
All right.
Can
I finish the story?
All right, go ahead.
Let me finish the story. So he goes,
yes is the wrong answer. You say, no, I'm Howard. There's no nonsense at Howard's door.
But we weren't supposed to do it there. Here's what happened.
Yeah.
So after he says to me, I'm going to walk down the hall, all the way down by the elevator, and I'm going to yell, fuck you to you, and I'm going to come in and I'm going to attack you, but you're going to know about it. But he didn't do. What he did was he walked away and turned around immediately. I'm standing. I said, Harvey, you know, I'm standing. We're eating some shit.
It's in front of my door.
I'm drinking a soda. Yeah,
and I got my
we
whole
weren't supposed
family
to do it over there.
Pregnant woman inside.
Yeah.
Stop it.
No,
I mean. So next thing I know,
why not get fake? Did you get fake guns so you could have a shootout?
No. So the next thing I know, he turns around and I had my back to him. I didn't even know he was coming. Boom! I'm on the floor with the can of sodas all over the place and everything.
You're a joke.
I'm a joke.
You're a joke. You're like 3 years old.
It's not his fault. It's not his fault.
We're at a multi-million-dollar.
It's all my fault, Robin. Okay,
of course it is. You know why? Why is it your fault? Do you know why it's your fault? Quickly, let me explain it to you. Because you said yes to. You say, Harv, I can't participate in something like that. I'm with Howard. I represent Howard. I can't do this.
See, I knew I'd get hit. It's all my fault.
Knew you. Okay. Of course you're responsible.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I got to go.
You don't know you're responsible. You don't know you're responsible.
I'm doing it right now. I got to be responsible. I'm going right now. I got to go downstairs.
You're retarded.
Why don't you jump the guy?
Ronnie. Go away. Get out of my fucking way. I got to go downstairs. All right?
Is this a joke or is this real? Ronnie. Ronald. Let's brawl.
What a fucking lunatic. Do you people believe this?
And he doesn't understand.
Why am I getting blamed?
It's his fault.
Yeah. And meanwhile, so I come out of my dressing room and I hear it's Ronnie hijinks staging a show. It's like Ronnie's block party.
They're entertaining everyone in the hall.
Yeah. The fuck? And the guy was doing a really good job.
Now, let me say one more thing that maybe you didn't think about, maybe you have.
Probably not, because I'm busy working. But go ahead.
But okay, so now Ronnie is Mr. Hijinks.
Yeah.
What happens when something's really going on?
No one's going to believe it. All the real security black guys are going to be
Ronnie's
like,
doing hijinks
hey, man,
again.
Ronnie doing his thing. Exactly. I didn't think of that.
And you'll get the crap beaten out of you or get kidnapped or whatever.
Ronnie doing his thing, man. Look at that. This is funny. Look at these guys are shooting each other. This is my fucking guy. He's like, ay.
And so he doesn't understand the implication of saying yes and being a part of it.
Well, he's not
and
a
he
professional.
doesn't understand the implication of in the future what people will think if they see something going on.
He's not a professional. Listen. What does Ronnie know about security, really?
He knows hijinks.
Yeah, he's an entertainer. You know what I mean? He's good at those. Like when we walk somewhere, he acts all serious, like he's in the Secret Service.
Well, he knows what it looks like.
Yeah. He's seen it on TV, like on because he watches all these cop shows.
Right.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be serious right here. It's like, I'm like, what the fuck? I go, I don't want hijinks. I don't want games.
It's not my fault.
Nothing is his fault. I hear him on the phone. The guy, hey, asshole. What is that shithead? Fuck you. I go, who is that? Oh, that's Harv. I go, what? I go, why? How do you get into those relations? And you hear him, it's not my fault. He calls me an asshole.
He did it to me.
You pull him aside and say, listen, I can't speak that way. I'm on a job. But call me at home.
But at work?
Yeah, at work I can't be that guy. He's the village idiot. He really is. He's the village idiot.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm going to do when he does security in the future? I'm going to put him in one of those, you know, when the king would have a court jester?
Right, with that funny hat.
The funny hat with the bell on the top. And the slippers.
The Harlequin outfit.
The slippers that point up.
With bells.
Hey, look who's here. The entertainment.
That's Ronnie's security outfit.
That's my security detail. Hey, I'm here. Hey, we're in our clown car. And sometimes, like, he really tries to be like a real security guy. Like, you should see him. He's like, he's on the phone, like he's into the, and he's got like a walkie-talkie.
Right,
on him.
He loves to have that little thing coming out of his ear.
And yeah, he's got all the accoutrements of being a security guy, and he's like,
Hey, asshole.
And then asshole, fuck you. Like, within 5 minutes, people knew not to respect him. Within 5 minutes, he had deteriorated into a clown.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that is too funny.
Oh. He's the guy, like the king goes, make a joke.
Make me laugh.
And then when he does it, they chop his head off.
That's right.
Fuck you. Asshole, fuck you.
You got to get that outfit. And one day, we just got to make him wear it.
Yeah, go, listen. You'll still get your same pay and everything, but I don't want you wearing a suit. I want you to wear a clown outfit.
Every time he messes up.
Yeah, because I actually have cops who work with me. Real cops.
And Joe would never
Joe
do
is
that.
a lieutenant. I got Terry, all the Pat.
Mike.
Yeah, Mike. All these guys that work with me, they're all either NYPD or ex-NYPD and stuff. And these guys, they don't crack a smile.
No.
They stand there.
I've never even heard their voices.
They blend into the wall, and then within seconds, that's it. Ronnie, who evidently is like their boss in my world.
Right, he's the guy running everything.
He's like, hey, Joe, go do this. Cold Howard's bag. And the next thing you know, he's on the phone. Hey, asshole. Hey, douchebag. Within minutes, his whole thing deteriorates into that.
Yeah. Somehow people know.
Right, Ralph?
Listen, I don't know whose fault it was, or, and like you're saying, Ronnie should have...
By the way, Ralph was there, obviously, with me, and he knows kind of what went down.
Should have diffused it, because I'm in one of these side rooms. It's a long hallway, a bunch of rooms up and down. All of a sudden, like you're saying, you hear the scuffle.
Right, like World War III.
Yeah, and it was scary.
It was.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? You don't know what's going on in that hole. And, not everybody's in on their little joke.
Right.
So, I peeked my head out, and I was like, fuck, there's people on top of people.
Yeah, it was a pileup.
Wow.
Robin, if you could have heard this, I'm not exaggerating. It was wild.
And you figure
So it went beyond just ha, ha, ha.
Oh, yeah, because
people were in action.
Because the other security dudes didn't know that it was a joke.
Right. They're jumping and pulling people off of people, and I'm looking, and it's right outside your door, and I'm like, well, this shit is real. So I just ran back in the room and hid.
Like me.
Yeah.
Why do I need to get involved?
Yeah.
I'm there to work.
And then I find out it's a joke, and I was like, well, later, because then people are filming it, and I was like, well, what the fuck?
What is it, the Ronnie show?
Who's doing this outside your door?
You know what it is? Ronnie wants to be an entertainer.
Yes.
And he sees me doing my thing all day and night. And I think he gets to him, and he goes like, hey, I can do things too.
Right.
Like Fredo.
Yeah. I'll cause
Yeah.
some attention to come to me.
Right. Howard's getting all the attention.
Yeah.
Let me see. The thing is since he started Ronnie's block party and we put him on the air and stuff, he's becoming like, he's not sure what he is.
He had the block party outside your door.
Yeah, exactly. He's putting on a show. And I don't want a show. I don't want any controversy except when I'm on television.
But again, the danger here is
you
that
for pointing that out.
No one will know
it's
if
going
something's
real.
serious.
Yeah.
Right. It was scary. It really was. I mean, I'm not. And again, part of it is your fault. I mean, in the sense of
I know because I employ him.
That guy Harv knows the show and knows Ronnie from the show, so he's fucking with Ronnie. Hey, asshole, and it becomes familiar because he knows him from the show. He just doesn't know him as some like security guard.
Right. Nobody takes him serious, and then Ronnie doesn't help by he's got a whole asshole. This one, let's plan.
Right. He immediately loses that professional demeanor.
Ronnie makes bad
decisions. Easy to get rid of it.
Yeah, he makes bad decisions.
Well, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be planning fights.
Right. Or come to me and say, hey, Harv wants to plan a fight with me. What should I do?
No, he's so funny, though. Harv wants to plan a fight.
He's like, right
He
in on
goes, okay. And then he says, but it's not my fault.
And he goes, I like how I always get blamed. It was Harv's idea.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, this is what I'm dealing with.
The timing was off. The idea wasn't off. The timing was off.
Yeah. It's not my fault.
He wasn't supposed to do it then.
He was supposed to do it down the hall.
He spilled my Coke.
You know, and that hall was not exactly a big hall. Anyone who did it would have been a problem.
And first of all, and then I got my family there, my in-laws and.
Yeah, look at your.
Look what's going on.
You have buffoons taking care of you.
Yeah, buffoons are intelligent compared to what I've got taking care of me.
You know, and Howie's right there.
I've got the cast of Jackass outside my door.
Everybody's right there. No, nobody knows this joke except Ronnie and a couple of security guys in Harv.
I know, and what a joke it was.
This is like when the Rolling Stones asked the Hells Angels to be security at a concert. That went terribly wrong.
Well, those guys are good guys. Seriously.
I'm just saying the Hells Angels are security.
I know. I'm saying they're good people. Well, no, they're fine.
They're great people.
Bad analogy, Rob. Really, I think. I think it's more like if you hired the Three Stooges to stand outside your door.
No, it's much worse than that.
Okay. I got an idea. Why don't we stage a fight?
Let's not tell Howard.
Right. Yeah. It'll be better if we don't tell Howard.
He knew you'd blow up if he told you that.
Well, of course. But you know what it is? I don't fire anybody, so.
But I love how he walked in here like,
I didn't do anything wrong. What's
I'm
up?
going to explain it, and then he'll know it wasn't my fault.
The timing was off.
He was supposed to do it further down the hall.
He was supposed to wait until I walked past the ashtray.
He was going to do it, but I was going to know about it.
Listen, I'm an idiot, and if somebody came to me and said, let's have a fake fight in the hall, I would go, I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah. It's not.
Bravo. You know what?
Around real security.
You know what, Ralph? I'm going to give you a cookie for figuring that out.
What, you want, a cookie?
I mean, really. You're not supposed to be fighting in the hall, fake or otherwise.
I take care of my kids.
Yeah.
Do you really think any of your real security people would ever have a fake fight while on duty?
It's absurd.
I don't know. That Joe was just standing there.
Joe doesn't know what to fucking do with Ronnie.
It's like, it's my boss.
Ronnie's his boss in that situation.
What am I supposed to do?
What is he supposed to do?
Poor Joe. Joe's like a real cop.
Yeah, a legitimate police officer who doesn't plan fake fights. Someone comes up to Joe and goes, we're planning a fake fight. And Joe will go, okay, you know what? Get the fuck out of here.
Let me shoot you.
Let me shoot you now because you're eventually going to get shot anyway. So let's get it over with. And Ronnie's like, okay. It sounds like a good idea. Can we do it here? Or should we do it down the hall?
Are we using blanks?
Unbelievable.
This will be great.
It's like the WWF.
It really was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And all joking aside, it was like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, I was fuming mad, and I just kind of swallowed it and went back to work.
Right.
But I was livid.
But you knew about this all this time?
Yeah. And then I was going to chastise him on the plane. And
I'm glad you waited.
Yeah.
Because that walk in here was amazing.
Yeah.
Because Ronnie's like, I did nothing wrong. He walked in like an innocent man.
Ron.
What?
May I talk to you now?
About what?
About what Howard brought up earlier.
What did he bring up? I don't know what he brought up.
Your prank that you did with...
It wasn't my prank, okay?
Or the guys from AGT, and you were involved with a prank.
I was involved with a prank that wasn't planned by me, okay? I participated, okay? Maybe I shouldn't have.
Did you realize...
Done deal. No more to say.
Did you realize it had gone awry?
I said done deal. I
Just,
said I shouldn't have participated, okay? Done deal.
But did you realize...
I said it's over.
I'm just asking one question.
Johnny.
Did you realize that...
It's over, Johnny.
that it had gone horribly wrong while it was happening? Or did you think maybe you were going to be able to get away with it?
It turned out to be a whole commotion, which we didn't think it was going to be that much of a commotion. Because I got attacked when I shouldn't have been attacked. I told him to wait till I got rid of my soda and we were going to move to another area. But he took it right away into another next level. right away, the soda fell on the floor. I'm laying in ginger ale, and first of all, people thought somebody pissed in their pants on the floor. So it was a whole thing. So.
Did you guys have a script, or was there a run through?
No, there was no run through. Goodbye. If there was a run through, it wouldn't have happened the way it did.
So, if you could do it all again,
I'm not doing it again. Goodbye. This was the last day of taping, and actually Harvey told me that it's like a tradition to do pranks at the last day. So he hung me out to dry, okay? Which I realized afterwards, and then he said to me, and Howard will never talk about it on the air. I said, are you fucking kidding me?
So you knew this day was coming.
He owes me $1 million, by the way.
Harvey does.
Yeah.
Well, you had gotten very close with that staff you've gotten very close with that staff over the past couple of months. So
great. Yeah, they were great people to work with. We had a lot of fun, and we're still working with them. You know.
So just like around here, you start to bust balls, and sometimes it goes wrong, and sometimes it goes right.
Exactly.
But
so goodbye. That's it.
Well, I wish you more luck on your next comedic endeavor.
Yeah. Good night. Good luck.
You seem tired.
Well, I mean, Jesus. I never got to get back to Ronnie, but we'll have to do that another day.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. He still doesn't even understand that he did wrong.
That's why I tried to point it out. Like,
Right.
wouldn't it be great if I just fake attacked you while you're
And he's
standing?
like, yeah, let's do it now. Let's have some fun during Howard's job. I'm at NBC doing a job, and he's planning fake attacks with another guy.
Yeah.
That's why I brought him there.
So that he could keep everyone in the hall entertained.
Yeah, because, everyone deserves entertainment, don't they? Ronnie's supposed to go, I'm not the entertainment here, sir. I'm a professional that has to stand in front of Howard's door.
That's right. That would be inappropriate.
Right. I don't think that's a good idea. Instead he goes, yeah, I'll do it.
Sounds like a great idea.
Sounds like a plan. Hey. People don't know how entertaining I can be.
They don't know what a prankster I am.
Howard gets all the attention. They don't understand who I am.
He'll see that America's not the only country that has talent. The country of Ronnie has talent.
Sounds like a plan, asshole.
Jerk off.
Jerk off.
Douchebag.
I don't know. That was really weird. Yeah, I was really proud of you. You really were doing a good job. Now everyone thinks you're a jerk. You know? But it's your fault. I hope you've realized that. Because whose fault was it? Harv's for suggesting it? Who are you suggesting is at fault here?
Both of us.
Okay. That's fair.
Both of us.
But why wouldn't you just say, Howard doesn't want any nonsense from me. I'm supposed to be doing security.
I know.
Right? You get it,
I
right?
know. I got it.
What happened? You just went kablooey? Like you felt like, hey, maybe people don't know who I really am?
No, it wasn't that. It was just that we were all hanging and having, it was the last day and everybody was just...
in a mood.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't get caught up.
All right.
Don't be so much of a personality. That'll do you in.
All right.
You want to be a professional security guy. You've seen The Bodyguard. Kevin Costner never fucking clowned around in the halls during Whitney Houston's big number.
Right.
Right? Am I right?
You're right.
Yeah, you stand there like a fucking... You're supposed to just be kind of like on guard. And if a guy comes up to you and says, hey, let's stage a stunt where I jump you, you go, are you crazy? I don't want any fucking nonsense. I'm here to stop nonsense, not be the nonsense. How many black security guards had to jump in and break you guys up?
No, well, it was all staged.
Oh, they were in on it.
They
too.
were in on it.
Okay.
They all knew it. Yeah, they all were in.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be in on that.
They were all in on it except for the one guy that thought it was the real thing.
Right. The one who shot all of you.
Jen.
Yeah, Jen.
Poor Jen.
Yeah, poor Jim was the only guy really actually not
doing his
participating.
job.
Yeah.
Right. No, he was laughing afterwards.
Right. Well, yeah. You were doing perfectly.
I know.
You fuck it all up. Now the story is Ronnie is busy staging wrestling events in the hall.
I didn't
And pulling all the other people off their job.
I should call him Ronnie.
No, but we were all in the same area. It wasn't like we left our area where we were supposed to be.
It's not the point. You weren't doing
I wasn't
your
talking to you,
job.
though. I was talking to Howard about
They were all
it.
banging
You were
into...
not doing your job when you were wrestling around pretending there
Right.
was a problem.
Well, it's true.
But no one was there.
But you were lucky. And like Robin pointed out, now what if something really goes down? They're going to go, oh, that's just Ronnie
Is that
kidding
another
around.
joke?
You've lost all credibility. You know who you are? Like instead of Johnny Knoxville, we should call him Ronnie Knoxville. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ronnie Knoxville.
Or Ronnie Fife.
Ronnie
Fife.
You know?
John Hines waiting to get in here.
Nah, forget John. I don't have time for him today. John can handle his own show. I'm sure he'll have you on to ask you about your security measures. How about Ronnie Dangerfield? Because he's always trying to be funny. You know what it is? Now you're an entertainer. Maybe you should just stick to entertaining.
Ronbo Cup.
Right.
After it was over, I said to Harvey, I said, you know, I'm going to get hammered for this. He goes, no, you won't.
Yeah, okay.
He goes,
knows.
Howard's not even going to think about it.
Because he knows. Tell him Howard thinks about everything.
I told
Especially
him that.
when I go into NBC to be a professional and handle my job at America's Got Talent, and then my I've got a rodeo clown outside my door doing fucking, staging wrestling matches. I mean, shit. You almost had me convinced you knew what you were doing. You're not. You're Ronnie Carson, like Johnny Carson.
Okay.
Ronnie Carson, right?
Right. You're right.
What are you going to do tomorrow in the halls? Are you going to act out a bit with Richard and Sal and maybe do a fake wrestling match?
No.
And you guys can all be naked?
No.
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 I mean, it's crazy that you did that. You were fucking right on. You were on everything. You had it down.
I had everything under control.
No one's going to respect you now over there. They're not. It's just like they're going to be laughing behind your back. Would it be funny if you guys lit a fake fire and made everyone think the building was burning down?
Yeah, it would have been
Maybe that's the next big stunt. Come on, man. Pull it together.
All right.
Listen, either you want to be a professional bodyguard, security guy, or you don't.
No, I do.
What cop movie do you see with
you.
fake wrestling?
And you may say I'm talking to Howard, but I don't like you putting Howard in jeopardy. I'm sorry.
And by the way,
you're funny. You really are.
No, but you did put me in jeopardy, honestly. And by the way, you've put me in future jeopardy because people aren't going to know when you're for real if something really does go down.
That really bothers me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You fucked up. Are we not paying enough attention to you? Because I think that's what happens.
It.
Here's my theory. You see me up on stage doing.
Oh, come on! No, that's so not true.
And it gets hard because no one's paying attention to you.
Away.
They don't realize what an entertainer you are.
Stop it.
But you're funny too.
Right. I'm going to show you I'm funny. That's what happened.
It wasn't meant. It wasn't meant to be.
Well, who are you doing this for? Not for me. Who were you doing it for? Why don't you ask me? Say, hey, Howard, Harv and I are thinking of staging a fake fight in the hall for everybody. What do you think of that?
I'm not going to bother you with that.
But maybe you should, because you don't make good decisions.
I wasn't going to bother you with that shit.
But when you're planning a major event like that, a major
I wasn't planning it. I didn't
You
plan
planned it with Harv.
No, he planned it.
And you agreed. Say, wait a second, I got to check with Howard.
All right, let's synchronize our watches.
He planned the whole thing.
And you were just oblivious to it.
Not that I was oblivious.
You were in on the planning, Ronnie. He needed you to do it with him.
I know he needed me to do it, but he was the one who came up with it. I never even thought about doing it.
Right. Harv's not a security guy, so he doesn't care.
That's why it's not any of Harv's fault.
Right. You're supposed to go, Harv, I'm a security guy. Howard doesn't want any hijinks in the halls around his door.
Right. Okay.
It's crazy. And by the way, you're not bothering me if you ask me. If you get confused when people ask you to do stuff, if you have to ask me, you're not bothering me.
I'm not confused.
Just come up to me and go, Howard, I'm confused.
I'm not confused.
A guy just asked me to stage a wrestling match outside your door. Do you think I should do it? And I would have advised you.
We're going to get all of the security guys in on a joke on one guy.
What would have happened if you said no? Well, I can't say no. The guys asked me. And they accepted me.
He's already got the signal. We've already assigned a time.
No, we didn't.
Were you worried Harv would tease you because you're not man enough to go in on his plot?
No.
Yeah. What were you thinking? You thought it would be funny. I have Ronald McDonald working for me. Change your last name from Munn to McDonald.
Okay. All right.
Who are you?
Ronald Mundano.
I'm Howard Security, Ronald Mundano. Ronald Mundano.
I'm Dirty Ronnie. Go ahead. Make my fake fight.
Dirty Ronnie. I still like Ronald Mondano.
Who ordered a Happy Meal?
He always conducts himself in the halls with. He's involved with everybody. You know what you got to get? One of those buzzers you put in your hand when people shake your hand.
Yeah.
And so they shock them.
I got you.
You're here to see Howard first shake my hand. Here you go. Shake my hand again.
Then you got to get that fake flower, the boot.
Oh, the one that shoots water?
Yeah, I'll try it. The first one I'll try it out on is
Hey,
you. Don't worry.
Sacha Baron, smell my flower. There you go, dictator.
I mean, you were doing perfectly. You were there. You were the guy. You were like, you just handled yourself so beautiful. I said to Beth, whatever you say about Ronnie with the mambo and all that shit, I go, the fucking guy's doing a great job. Boom. All of a sudden, I'm standing in my room. I'm entertaining my brother-in-law, his business associate. I hear, boom, 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 boom. Hey, get him. No. Guy's bashing into my door. I go, fuck, what's going on? Come to find out, Ronnie staged a fight and didn't tell everyone, and it turned into a whole brouhaha. And let me tell you, the people at NBC really respect that. Like, I'm going there behaving like a professional. I sit there and shit my pants that the people around me aren't going to embarrass me.
Right.
And I had, Don was there doing everything, and even Ralph didn't embarrass me that much. Except for the outfits he wears.
What does he wear?
He shows up in like shorts and like his big shirts, and like he's casual. Casual Ralph. But still, Ralph did pretty well. He didn't embarrass me that much.
Yeah.
And Ronnie was looking professional and everything, and keep things. And then I hear him on the phone. Hello, asshole.
Hey,
and the next thing you know,
what?
He's staging a fake fight in the halls. Oh, I was fuming mad. When I walked out, I go, Joe, what's going on? He goes, I don't want to say. I said, tell me what's going on.
He didn't want to say.
He said, there was a little thing with somebody. I go, who? I said, is Ronnie okay? I thought maybe something bad had happened to Ronnie.
Right.
He goes, no, Ronnie's fine. There was a little, he didn't want to say, so I go up to somebody, I go, what's going on? Oh, Ronnie decided to have a fake fight with a guy.
No, Ronnie didn't decide it.
Well, you did. You decided to do it.
You said yes when the guy said, go.
Ronnie didn't decide? Ronnie decided. Someone suggested to you have a fake fight, and you agreed.
All right.
Hey, do me a favor. Get one of those pens that explode so when our guests come up and they sign the release,
okay,
the pen will explode all over them.
Sal has one.
All right. Oh, so you telling me you didn't go along with it? In other words,
I went along with it.
Oh,
I went
okay.
along with it. I didn't
So
say I
it's you.
didn't go along with it.
Right.
But I didn't plan it.
My security guy planned
I didn't plan it.
Went along with a fight. Rowdy Ronnie Piper was in the halls doing a WWF.
Let me ask one thing. Would it have happened if you had said no?
No.
No, the whole thing wouldn't have happened.
There you go.
And everything would have been quiet in the hall, like the way I like it.
You don't have to play that music. I already said no.
What you're going to do is jump me.
And then I'm going to do a half gainer into the wastebasket.
Wow.
And you'll throw a chair at me.
No, but Harvey suggested it to me. And then it makes it okay because he's with the production. Harvey.
Has this been authorized by Fremantle?
And Psycho? And NBC. All the NBC executives were
Or
there. It
are
was the
we
last day of
renegades?
taping. They all know about it. They all know about it. So now when we go over to AGT and do the live shows, we'll show up in a clown car. The NBC said from now on we'll send a clown car for you. Ay. Here comes Howard with the clown car. I'm the wise guy. I'm the guy who does the fun things. You just stand there. You're not a personality.
I wasn't trying to be a personality.
Of course you are.
No,
You're
I
doing
wasn't.
bits with Harv. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the... You had it down. Always fucks it up. It was Ronnie's block party right in the hall. Hey, Hey, everybody, it's me, Ronnie, from Ronnie's Block Party. Standing outside Howard's door, ready to entertain you. Whoa.
We
Stop
already
the
went
clock.
through this already. Go away.
Is this a form of self-sabotage by you? You're doing so well, and then you sort of self-sabotage.
Okay, don't worry about my sabotage, okay?
Are you afraid to succeed? Or is it just that you're a fun-loving guy and you...
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Does this officially mark the end of your prankster days?
Yeah. You done? Are you done?
If you could have done it all over again, would you have moved the scene down the hall a little bit?
Whatever, dude. Whatever.
Bobo, you're on there. I'm sorry, it's Bobo. I know some people don't like Bobo. Hey,
I
Bobo.
was reading David Hinckley's column.
Yes.
Just who's responsible for putting together in the radio industry, right, as far as being rated top talk show host? I mean,
Well,
'cause
read
they
the
got
article.
Rush
It's
as number one.
There's an article. It's not based on ratings. It's Talkers Magazine. You know, Talkers Magazine used to put out a list every year
Yeah.
of who the most influential radio guys
Right.
are.
That's the only time they get any kind of
Right.
publicity at all.
And when I was on terrestrial radio, I was always like the most influential guy in radio. And they make up the list. They don't base it on anything.
No, it's an editorial group, and they sit around and they name names.
And when I went to satellite radio, suddenly I was no longer the most influential guy. In fact, they hated me because Talkers Magazine is paid for by the terrestrial radio industry.
Right.
So they're not allowed to really acknowledge me that much. But if Rush Limbaugh wants to say he's the most, the most, what is it?
Influential? Or?
Influential radio guy, let him say it if he really thinks that. He's not. I told you. To be the most influential, you've got to be a morning man. That's number one. If you're on any time of day other than mornings in terrestrial radio, you're nothing. You're a speck of dust. I used to laugh at that. Yeah, morning radio is the most competitive. It's where the radio stations make their money.
I mean, to have you.
I am the most successful radio personality
Absolutely.
of all time. Now, I don't say that to brag. I'm embarrassed to say it if I'm the best there is.
It's fact.
But it's the fact. And why is it the fact? Because I was on, and when I say I mean we, Robin.
Okay.
Okay, I mean I. I was on 6 to 10 in the morning in various radio markets. I believe at our height we were on in 67 markets in the morning.
And you had a 9 share at times, right?
Excuse me, Bobo. Yes, that is correct.
See?
We were number one in the majority of these markets. When I say majority, I mean almost every one. I mean, you could probably pick out 2 or 3 we were in number one. But Philadelphia, L.A., all the big markets. The number one morning show. Billions of dollars were generated. I left on my own terms. I wasn't fired. I could have stayed there forever. And then I moved over to satellite with an audience that turned this company into the number one satellite company, forcing a merger. Then to boot, anyone who ever followed me in that time slot on all of my stations failed miserably. Not failed miserably.
Right.
We shall never see the likes of me again. I'm so wonderful. That's the truth. Rush Limbaugh is the most influential. No, he's not. He's on middays. I used to say, put Rush Limbaugh on in the morning against me. Put him on. Let's go. He wouldn't do it.
Howard, you know what they say? Dynamis is number 33. They go.
Dynamis?
Dynamis is what?
Number 33. And
every market they put him on in, he fails. He's never been successful in New York. He's moderately successful. I don't even know how he did that. And the only time his ratings went up was after I left. Because some people were forced to listen to him. He's like a cancer.
I mean, to put Geraldo Rivera at 75 is crazy. He's much better than I.
I didn't even know Geraldo Rivera was on the radio.
Yeah.
I don't know that he has any influence, Geraldo Rivera. But look, in terms of
they're
radio...
trying to put together a magazine article.
But in terms of radio, it is hands down proven fact. You know, Talkers Magazine I wouldn't pay any attention to because, as David Hinckley, I don't know if he pointed out in the article. I didn't get to read the article entirely. But he should point out that it's bought and paid for by the radio industry, the terrestrial radio industry. You know, they used to make me feel really good when I was on terrestrial radio. The second I left, they were, Howard's irrelevant. People would like to think I'm irrelevant. They like to write, Howard became irrelevant. Irrelevant? I base relevance on, A, what you're paid and what you command in terms of an audience. If Rush Limbaugh came over to satellite radio tomorrow, he wouldn't bring 1,000 subscribers with him. He wouldn't bring 1,000. This is why I'm valuable to this company. There's nobody else who could do what I did. There's no question who the most influential person is in radio. It's me, and then there's no one else.
That's right.
No one. And you could hear guys fighting this all day. Oh, Howard. It's the truth. And they're all jealous of me, and they hate me. They hate me for it. I've never seen so much jealousy as I've seen in the radio industry. People cannot stand my success. They hate it. And you know what? They don't like that I brag about it and that I'm arrogant. You know, I shouldn't say I'm the most successful. Why not? Why shouldn't I say it?
Oh, you should let them? They're never going to say it.
Let me see one other radio performer come over to this company and bring... I'm sitting here waiting for somebody to bring some audience to this fucking business. My stock would go up. Who knows? Maybe they're going to have to pay my bonus one day. I'm not giving that up. But here's the thing. It would only be good if we could find some radio. What radio performer can we go out? Believe me, I've had this discussion with Mel and with other people when Mel and I used to talk. We'd say, who is it? Satellite has money. What personality can we bring tomorrow to this company that can do what I did? We want that again. We'll pay him a king's ransom. Is that what it's called, the king's ransom?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Who is it, Robin? Name them.
I can't.
Right. We tried it with Riley Martin. Who's left? I mean, seriously, who can bring an audience with them?
Nobody.
And the answer is nobody. So you want to talk about who the most influential person is in radio? There's me, and then there's no one. The whole list should be this: Howard Stern. And after that, no one. Because not one of them brings an audience with them.
When you were on Talk Radio, you had 18 million, right? Plus, and then over here you have 20 million. They never thought that was possible.
All right, Bobo, I got to go. I love you.
I love you too, man.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thanks.
That's Bobo. Bobo, what is Bobo's last name?
I don't know.
Why?
Why?
He's Bobo.
I was just going to say, that's Bobo. Bobo the Clown? I mean, what is it?
Bobo the Clown.
What is your last name, or you don't give it?
I give it Bowie.
Bowie?
Bobo
Bowie?
Bobo Bowie? Is it really Bowie?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook, man. Look me up.
Bobo Bowie?
Yeah.
You're a liar.
No, I put Bobo in there because they call me Bobo all my life.
Bobo Bowie.
Yeah, Bobo Clown, you know.
Is it Bobo Bowie?
Bowie is absolutely his last name. What his first name is, I don't know.
Oh, my God. He's Bobo Bowie?
Yes.
How do we not know that?
I don't know.
Baba Bowie. Baba Bowie.
Baba Bowie. Baba Bowie.
There really is a Baba
Did you
Booey.
freak out when Baba Booey became Gary's name?
Baba Booey.
No.
No. Why would Bobo Bowie?
I would have been calling saying, no, that's my name.
Wow. All right, that's Bobo Bowie.
Oh, my.
Bobo Bowie.
All right, Bobo, thank you.
All right, thanks, man.
Bobo Bowie.
That's amazing.
Look at this note. He sometimes goes by Bobo Stardust.
What?
What is that about? What do you mean? He has made up names? Oh, it's a joke? How is that a joke? I don't get it. Like David Bowie is
Yeah, like Ziggy Stardust, that's what we were going for, sorry.
Who wrote that? Because they're fired. Who wrote
Steve
that?
Randano did.
Steve,
Was
what
that
do you-
a joke?
Steve, who lets you near a computer to write me a note?
I'm on the computer all day.
Gary, is there any fucking buddy watching what's going on? That guy's an intern. His name is Bobo Stardust. Steve, when did you become a comedy writer? What's the matter with you? Steve Randano wrote Bobo Stardust. I thought I was like, I guess Bobo has a bunch
Bobo
of...
has a bunch of names.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep talking.
When is that intern show on? That's when you'll talk. Bobo Bowie. Wow. Steve, when is your show? Let's give a... Oh, there he is. Steve, when is the intern show?
The intern show is Thursday night.
Yeah, that's when you can say Bobo Stardust. Thursday night, you'll say that, okay?
Oh, okay.
All right. How are you? You look good.
I'm good.
I like that
Thank
beard. Makes you look more grown up.
I try.
Looks like he's 15.
You know that I'm on that computer, like...
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have you taken off. Don't worry.
Okay.
No one's going to stress you out. Tune in Thursday for Steve's final intern show. I like Steve. I do. He looks like he lost weight. I wish I could lose weight. I want to lose.
He's thin.
He is thin. And that beard looks nice on him. I bet you he's getting laid, that little prick.
I think he broke up with his girlfriend.
Are you getting laid, Steve?
He was dating a really cute girl.
No, yeah, he's actually looking handsome to me. What did you get on the ugly meter?
I didn't do it.
Why? You look like you could actually score some points. He actually looks good. Look at him, Robin.
I've always thought he was good looking.
Would you go out with him?
Why would he need the ugly meter?
No, I wonder. I bet you he scored. I bet you he scored well.
But he doesn't need verification. Just like Will wasn't
Well,
lining up.
you used
People made him take
Which is
it.
weird. Why
You used to be gross. Now you look kind of like handsome. or
I'm
something.
trying.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, you look good with that beard. I'm thinking of maybe doing that.
Sometimes wear a tie.
How do you trim that thing? What do you use?
I got a razor that I go over it
Oh,
with.
yeah?
With
Doesn't that hurt?
the adjustments. You know what I mean?
You've got an electric groomer.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I do that.
Howard, I think the reason Steve looks thinner is he stopped drinking completely.
Wow.
Oh, really?
I was never heavy.
No, well, I didn't think you were heavy either, but
You look good.
not drinking will make you thin.
I guess. I don't think my body was any different when I was, but I'll take it.
What's this? You were dating one of the interns?
Yeah, I brought her to the Christmas party.
Who?
Katie.
Oh, Katie?
Yeah.
Katie Smiles. The one
Ronnie
the one-
calls her that. I never called her that, but yeah.
That's the one. That's the girl Ronnie creeped out.
Yeah.
Smile.
Exactly.
Hey, Smiles. It's me, Ronnie.
Dimples.
Hey. Ronnie had nicknames for some of the interns. I put a stop to that. Katie must have been appreciative that I stopped that.
Yes.
You know, I heard Ronnie was picking out some of the girls and giving them special
Giving
names.
them nicknames.
Pet names.
Yeah, but now he really doesn't talk to the interns, which hurts as the host of the intern show. It gives us less
good.
to talk about.
No, it helps Howard
Gotcha.
do his business. Yeah. Wow. You stopped drinking, huh?
Yeah.
Why?
Because my doctors have been telling me with diabetes for a while that I shouldn't be doing it. And I was always like, fuck off, you know?
Right.
Thank you, Fred. And
What a rebel. You told your doctor to fuck off? When
well,
he
I
told
didn't say fuck off. You know, I just
hey,
didn't
man,
listen to
fuck
them.
you. Like, well, dude, I'm just trying to help you.
I just didn't listen to them.
Fuck off, doctor.
You're a cocksucker.
But
I heard Richard Christie started crying when you told him you weren't going to drink.
yeah, Richard was very upset. I don't.
That's shameful.
But diabetes is a bitch. You can't even drink.
Yeah, but for Richard to
you
start
kind of
crying,
can, but you kind of can. It's just not good for you. It's,
Right.
You know. But I'm turning 30, soon.
Yeah.
So
you were going out with Katie Smiles, huh?
I was going out with Katie.
And what have you broke up with her?
We broke up.
Yeah.
But
look at you little stud. And now you getting anybody now?
Nope.
Wow.
This was the end of January. I guess we broke up.
Look at this fucking guy.
So single for a little bit. But we're going to the sci-fi upfronts tonight.
Who is? You and Katie?
No.
Oh.
Jason and I think Ralph is going.
Right.
But it's all like sales
Sci-fi
girls.
upfront.
It's all sales girls that are there. So
they're hot.
Hopefully, yeah.
Sales girls are hot.
Yeah.
What are the Oh, you mean those stations?
Yeah,
the
Sci-Fi
channel.
You mean Sci-Fi
Exactly.
Channel?
Okay.
Yeah. Beth went to the upfronts last night for HGTV. That's where her TV show is going to air, and it's. I said HGTV has upfronts.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even know they got that deep into the channels for upfronts.
Well, they all want to act like they're real networks.
I see.
So they're doing what the real networks do.
Ah.
You know what I mean? I work for NBC. You know, we're a real network.
Right. I thought it was only the real networks that did upfronts.
That's right, Robin. These other guys. Yeah, so Beth told me she went. She was all dialed up.
Uh-huh.
I didn't see her this morning. I saw her for 2 seconds. She said it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve Brandano is going to be at the upfronts. Then you know it's a waste of time. Like, what are you doing?
That's
there?
who they're presenting to, Steve Brandano.
Steve, did you get to see our new lineup of shows? Yes, I did. Are there any other sales girls here?
That is a giveaway.
And how are you going to meet sales girls? You're going to walk up to them and tell them you're the host of the intern show?
No, I rarely never ever mention that I host the intern
How do you
show.
meet? How do you meet?
I
sales
say I
girls?
write jokes to Howard.
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess you do.
So
yeah.
So I'll go with that. No.
Well, so how are you going to meet girls there? Like you just kind of hang out?
Well, they do. Yeah, they'll do like a presentation, but then it's just a party.
Right.
And so everybody's just.
Well, you walk up to a girl and go, "Hey, how you doing?"
I'm gonna have to. Yeah. So
I don't know why Ralph goes. I don't see him dating anyone ever. You know, Ralph just had his birthday this week. He's 46.
Wow.
Well, Ralph talks to the celebrities that are there.
Yeah, right.
I leave
know.
them alone and just go for the sales.
Excuse me, you know who I am? I'm Ralph. I'm a celebrity too.
Will you be on my show?
Yeah. Well.
He's casting Geek Time.
Are you? You're part of Geek Time, right?
Yeah.
What do you do on there?
I run the board and play sounds like Fred during the show.
You think Ralph is difficult to work with?
At times, but for the most part, it's pretty cool. And
I've never seen a guy who turns off more people than Ralph.
He has tough moments, but
what is it with him?
I don't know. I get to do a lot of cool things with him too, so I can't come here and say bad things about him.
Everyone's afraid of Ralph. Ralph somehow has some cloud over
No,
there.
Ralph always has a vision. You know what I mean? And he wants it done a certain way, and it's
Ralph.
And if it's not his way, it's tough. You know, but
Can I tell you what I hear around here in the office?
What?
Like Ralph is like the king of that show, and it's his way or no way. and I know that there's a lot of fighting with everyone, but for some reason Jason seems to have the ability to talk sense to him, and everyone in the office calls Jason the Ralph Whisperer.
He's the Ralph Handler.
The Ralph Whisperer.
Jason's got his own problems too with Ralph too. It's not all that easy.
What could be the problem? I mean,
No, it's more like you.
should
you
I
know,
just get rid of the show? And
No,
end it?
you shouldn't get rid of the show. I love working on the show. I love working
If
with
he's
Ralph.
turning into a super douchebag.
He's not. He's not.
He can't be getting carried away with Geek Time, can
I know
he?
there was one time that somebody great was coming and they could be interviewed, and Ralph thought they shouldn't have the interview if he wasn't there. Or something.
We interviewed James Cameron without him.
Yes,
that was a
yes.
while ago.
And you got it fit, huh?
He was upset that he couldn't be a part of it.
Yeah.
But no, it's a good show. We get along.
I hear them fighting a lot over guests in terms of that. You know, the guys will make the argument that there's a guest that's good for the show, but Ralph goes, "Well, I don't watch that show, so I don't care about that."
Perfect example is Game of Thrones.
Right.
Game of Thrones is the geekiest show on TV.
Right,
The
it's a
three
hit.
of us, John, Jason, myself, love it. Ralph can't get into it, so we don't talk about it.
Oh my God! No, who is he? Hitler? I mean, did you have to reject some Game of Thrones guests?
No, we just know if a Game of Thrones guest comes up, we would have them on John Hines' TV show and talk to them on that.
Right.
It's usually how things work out, even out, you know.
How did Ralph get himself into a position of power? Who let that happen?
Tim, yeah.
Wow.
Well, because I think back in the day, we all pitched a similar show to Geek Time. It wasn't until Ralph got involved that we actually got a Geek Time
I
show.
see.
So therefore,
it's Ralph's show.
People come and whisper stuff in my ear all the time. So, Steve, were you at Comic-Con last year?
Yes.
Was there an incident where Ralph didn't get his coffee fast enough and he threw his headphones?
I don't know anything. I'm
Oh,
not
wow.
saying that. Like, I don't know anything about that. If he did.
On the show, Ralph couldn't get coffee.
He threw a tantrum?
Somebody just came and put I have no idea.
He was feeling the stress of Geek Time.
Comic-Con was stressful last year, though. There's a lot to be done.
There's a great documentary on Comic-Con.
Where's my coffee?
Playing right now.
Morgan Spurlock's.
Yeah.
He was
I
a Geek
didn't-
Time guest.
Yeah, I have that.
Is that right?
It was good.
I haven't watched it yet. I have to watch
Oh, you got to watch it.
You'll like it a lot.
Wow. Ralph couldn't get his coffee, so who did he yell at for that?
Would anybody come in to say that this story didn't happen?
Did you see it, Steve?
No, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm saying it was very hectic. I don't know.
Wasn't Ralph a parking lot attendant before he met me?
That was one of the jobs.
Yeah, right. I mean, nothing disparaging about that work. It's honest work, but, you know, it'd be such a...
Oh, he wasn't throwing coffee then.
I'll take the hit as the producer of the show.
Yeah?
Yeah, Ralph did do that.
He did?
Yeah.
So did he yell
Well,
at
who
you?
was supposed to get the coffee?
Yeah, who's in charge of coffee?
It was so not this kid's fault. It was Ben Bardo, works on your tapes team downstairs. He's a great kid.
Why is Ben doing that?
Ralph was under a lot of pressure
For what, though? What
he
pressure
puts
is
himself
it?
under pressure. He does. He
Yes,
puts himself
it's
under pressure. It's
self-imposed
self-imposed.
pressure.
Yes.
Wow.
And he sent the kid Ben to go get Starbucks. All the Starbucks were closed because it was so early.
Right.
So he waited on the one coffee place that was open that had a huge long line.
Right.
And by the time he got to Ralph, I don't know if Ralph was angry or it came. I don't know if the coffee was wrong or not what he ordered, but he goes, "You can't get me a fucking cup of coffee." And you're like,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Better he stay home. He can't get me.
I ordered a triple latte. What is this shit?
Oh, I wish I'd seen that.
No one is scared of Ralph. The whole thing is that Steve and I, we love doing Geek Time, and after mornings like this, it becomes very, very hard to keep doing Geek Time.
They're more,
time to get over it.
they're more afraid of losing the show. They're not doing the show. But I mean, I think they figured it out a little
Did
bit
anyone
better.
tape Ralph having his tantrum? Like when he
No,
threw
we
the
weren't
coffee?
videotaping anything. We were setting up a radio show.
No
Howard
audio?
TV. I don't think so. You know, I'll go back and check, but we were literally setting up the radio show when this happened. Like we're putting the mics up.
How did it take a year for me to? It usually trickles to me in about a day or two.
Yeah, just got it.
That's a great story.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
Wow. Is it
Ralph's
true,
not
Ralph?
calling in now.
Ralph won't go to Comic-Con if he has to share a room with one of the other guys. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. I'll say that one's true, yeah.
I'm not sleeping in another person.
Ralph has clearly never worked in radio or any place else.
No,
ever.
He's under the auspices of me.
He is not demanding. He is stating that he needs his own car to the airport. He needs his own plane ticket. He needs his own hotel room. The hotel
Well,
needs
I
to
can
be.
understand his own plane ticket.
Well, no, I mean, like he didn't. Like last year was a big deal because Steve, Ralph, and I all live within a town of each other. So they picked up, and we all had the same flight out there.
Right.
So they had a car pick up Steve, then pick up me, then pick up Ralph.
Right.
That was a major issue.
Why?
To Ralph.
Really?
Ralph wanted his own car.
Oh my God, man!
What have you spawned, Howard?
I don't know. Cancel that show. Honestly, really.
I like the show.
Well, my work just got a lot lighter after today. I'm not on your computer. I'm not doing Geek Time.
You seem to be the problem.
It's all good.
Wow, Ralph wants his own car.
Ralph wants his own everything.
Wow.
Yes. He's
Awesome.
you. He's you. On Geek Time, he is you.
Wow.
That is how he has set everything up.
Wow.
He's become me.
The show is definitely. It's Geek Time, but it's not all things geek. It's what Ralph likes, and I get that. I like it.
It's Ralph time.
In a way, it
it's
is
really Ralph time.
But it's
this
what Ralph wants.
And this is where all of our issues come from, because I see it as Geek Time, where we're a show bringing geek information to a geek crowd.
It's like on the Today Show, Matt Lauer can't just do the interviews he wants to do. He's got to fit in with what's happening in the news.
And while Ralph has gotten better with it over the years, in the beginning it was no, this is Ralph's Geek Time. Like he really wanted to call it Ralph's Geek Time, and just have it things that Ralph's interested in.
Like it's funny. Like Jason will come to me and I'll say it gets weird, but I'll say like, listen, you have to say to Ralph. Like I'll talk to Howard, and Howard's not a huge sports guy.
Right.
And Howard will go, and you'll say, I'm not a huge sports guy, but I recognize that our audience likes sports people. So yes, if you tell me that this is,
you got to expand your horizon.
You can't have that conversation.
He's gotten better. You couldn't have that conversation the first couple of years. He's gotten better. Like we added a video game segment. He was never into video games.
I didn't realize he was running such a tight ship over there.
It's so weird because it's not a tight ship. It's just don't piss off Ralph ship.
Wow.
Wow.
I like that he threw coffee.
threw something.
Yeah.
He has gotten a lot
Bardo
better.
works his ass off.
Ben Bardo, first of all, I think flew himself out there. Like, we didn't even fly. He wanted to be out at Comic-Con just to help us
Well,
out.
let me ask you this, guys. And beyond, do you need Ralph for the show? Maybe he's the problem.
We did a show last week without Ralph, and
How'd
it
it
seemed to
go?
go great.
Yeah.
I love Ralph. I don't want to say... Listen, it's not the
So let's
Howard
get
Stern
rid
show.
of Ralph.
We couldn't do the Howard Stern show without Howard. We could do Geek
I mean, I
Time
don't
without
care if
Ralph.
Ralph's on there.
Steve just stepped away from the mic. He doesn't want to be a part of this at all.
You guys have talked about doing the show without Ralph, right?
We did the show without Ralph
Right,
last
but you've
week.
talked about an overthrow, right?
No, never.
Come on.
A coup.
Maybe in our dreams.
A coup.
We don't need that fucker.
All right, boys, enough Ralph.
Thank you.
All right, keep me posted. You know, I like to hear all this. I like to be aware of all the shenanigans. Ralph, I just spoke about Geek Time for a half hour. That was the time to call in.
Well,
you know what it is? I got to meet with you later today, and I've got to get the show done. So if I start,
unfortunately, your Sirius app has a huge delay on it.
well, I don't manufacture the Sirius app.
Yeah, but anyway,
How can there be a huge delay?
there is. I don't know. I was just getting.
You're the only one on a delay.
No, it's a big delay.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's 7 minutes.
Why?
Wow.
We don't know. It's just the way the app's set up.
Oh, I see.
It wasn't always like that, though.
I don't know anything about it, honestly.
I'll investigate it.
You know what? I can't do everything at the company. Some things are out of my control.
All right. Well, I will just quickly correct some things that were being said. Absolutely have things on the show that I'm not into. Game of Thrones, I've even talked about it, saying we should have somebody on. Just because I'm not into it doesn't mean I don't recognize.
All right, okay, go ahead. And what about you throwing a cup of coffee?
I didn't have a tantrum. I think some things were just messed up there that morning. It was really crazy that morning. We were setting up for the show, and a lot of things weren't going right. And Brent
That's
was
funny.
coffee.
You throwing a
get it or
tantrum.
something. But I didn't throw a
No one
tantrum.
can get me coffee around here.
It's really not true.
What is it, Jason? Is Ralph making too little of it?
Ralph, I mean, he kind of just said he had a tantrum,
Yeah.
even though he's saying he didn't have a
I
tantrum.
didn't have
the
a
coffee?
tantrum.
He threw the. I think what. And listen, he was
If
dropping.
there's no coffee, what coffee was I throwing?
You got mad when the coffee was brought to you. You were dropping. He woke up in the morning. He was dropping Red Bulls into his coffee. So I think he was over
and I
as he was.
I didn't insist on separate cars and all this stuff. I think,
All right, now you're just making stuff up,
I'm
Ralph.
not sharing a room with Jason again. I had to share a room with Fat Jason, who was snoring and up all night. I'm not sharing a room with him.
You had to share a room with me because no one wanted to share a room with you. I got voted into your room.
I'm not sharing a room with Jason.
Oh,
That's
hey,
crazy.
I don't know. I mean, you know, Geek Time's a small
Yeah, and I
budget
want the show a certain way. It is my show, and I want it a certain way. What's wrong with that?
Is it his show?
Yeah, I created it. And Steve's sitting there
Steve
going...
Brandano says he created it.
Ralph likes to call it his show.
Nobody was pitching a similar show. I could show you... I went into Tim's office and pitched this
Ralph
entire
came in
show.
with a torn up Entertainment Weekly.
Right.
Threw it down on the chair and said, "This is the show I want," and we helped creative with him. So we're all the creators of Geek Time.
I'm not saying nobody else helped put the show together, but Jason, come on, every segment.
Is Ralph the
everything on
leader?
Everything.
Well, Ralph we need a leader.
Everything on the show I created. What did you create, Jason?
Everything on the show you created. So you created the opening montage.
Yeah, I said.
You put together the Geeking Outs at the end.
Exactly.
You created TV, talking about TV and movies. You created talking about comic books. You created all of that.
Every segment I put
Every
together on
segment.
the show.
Okay, well then
I'm not saying
you
didn't
don't
help
need me.
I'm not saying you didn't
So
help
you're
me,
bowing
Jason.
out of the Geek Time, Jason?
I didn't realize I had such little influence on Geek Time. I didn't realize that Ralph created literally every single thing we hear on the air. This is new to me.
That montage came from me saying to Steve, hey, we should have a montage at the beginning of the show like previously on. Don't rewrite history.
You know what, Ralph? Everything great on Geek Time came from you.
I'm not saying that.
You just did.
It's a group effort.
You just said everything came from you.
Do you know what a creator of something is? Doesn't mean you do everything yourself. You have help with it.
But you created everything.
Where did
You created the montage by saying, I want a montage.
Exactly.
So no matter how good or bad the montage is, you created it.
Steve does it every week, and I say he does a great job doing it. But the idea for that came from me. No,
you created montage. I don't know, Ralph. We all worked on the show together. You were not the first person that came up with the idea of doing a geek show on Sirius. I know you like to say you are, but you aren't. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I didn't see anybody else doing it.
I heard you're mad, Ralph, that John Hine does a show on the channels about television.
Well, it's kind of. I'm not mad. It's kind of very. Similar.
I am.
It's very similar to Geek Time. Jason and I are in full agreement with that. It's kind of like it's doing a segment of Geek Time, but
John, if I could, Ralph, because we're on the same page on this one. John is a co-host of Geek Time, and one of his major contributions is talking about television.
So why did he have a spinoff of his own?
And then, like, for example, a couple weeks ago, on Thursday afternoon, I hear John and Steve talking about the Walking Dead finale on What's Worth Watching for an hour, and then they came on Geek Time and talked about the same thing.
All right, are you watering down Geek Time, John?
God, no. This is the stupidest argument I've been hearing from these guys.
And Tim.
No, not from Tim.
Tim said it to me.
Tim put the show on.
Jason, don't be an asshole.
I can't help it.
I know. When I came to the channels, I told Tim a long time ago I'd love to do a show about TV. And over the years, I've been working on it, and we came up with a concept, and we did it. But I don't think it takes anything away from Geek Time having me talk about TV the day before. Because we don't cover the same things.
I like that Geek Time and the TV show are fighting.
They do fight over guests. I know that there's a problem there.
It's a weird thing where I'm now fighting with the co-host of Geek Time over guests for Geek Time.
Wow.
It's very odd, and I don't like it.
So. JD evidently is upset about this.
Yeah, JD thinks Jason's ridiculous about this.
No.
Well, because JD's on your TV show.
He's your other co-host. Of course he's on your side.
I'd just like to hear JD yelling about this. Sounds funny.
Oh, he got really upset at Jason. Really upset. It was, well, JD, you should come in and explain it, but it was over a couple of guests and just.
I like this all comes from Steve's bad joke.
Hey, JD, what's the story? You are upset with Jason?
I was upset with Geek Time thinking they're king shit around here with the guest situation. Because they get first call on guests, supposedly.
Why?
I try, that's what I assume, but I try and say it's because it's not really my fight.
Because we've been doing the show for 3 years or more, and we built up a relationship with Sirius. Where the guests come on Geek Time, and they're happy coming on Geek Time. And Spencer,
and we don't have guests that are happy on our show too. What, we treat our guests like shit?
What happened was when John first told me he was doing this show, I said one of the things I don't want to happen is I'm trying
fighting
to
over guests,
right? And then so. John, and to John's credit, he said, listen, you just let me know who you want for Geek Time first, and we'll go for everyone after that. And it's worked out, for the most part, it's worked out fine.
I think JD articulated the point very well. So you're saying to Ralph, hey, Ralph, you're not the only one around here who needs guests, and why should you have first dibs? Big deal.
Yeah, I can't think of who it was specifically, but there was someone that is for TV, but, for some reason, Geek Time had to have him for whatever reason. I can't remember who it was.
Well, it's got to be weird because John is on both shows, and now he's fighting over guests with himself.
That's why. That's why I told John, just don't ask me about guests anymore because I'll get pissed if we can't.
I think John should pick one show, and then he could have whatever guests he wants.
Well, John, listen. Obviously, this is controversy. I like John's TV show. I like Geek Time. I like all these shows, but I like that also you're fighting it out. I like.
What's your favorite part of John's TV show?
Of John's TV show when he talks about shows that have jumped the shark.
He doesn't do that.
He doesn't do that.
What's your favorite part about Jason's Fat Guy show?
John,
you just say you loved it.
What's your favorite part of Geek Time? Same thing.
John, I like when you talk about geek shows. All right, boys, everybody out of here now and let Robin do what's really important.
Geek Time this week, Brian Koppelman and Brian Michael Bendis.
All right, I guess John Hine won't be having those on his show.
Gary,
yes,
we did a show last week without Ralph.
Elaborate on that. This is sort of like a pent-up orgasm for some of the staff.
Yeah, and when Ralph sees this, he's going to get all pissed off. He's got to understand it's not a fucking conspiracy against Ralph or any of that. We all have our shit to deal with, and so at the beginning, Ralph was tough to deal with, and the guys would get freaked out because they wanted to talk about stuff, and Ralph wasn't willing to have conversations. So, but everybody doesn't want to piss Ralph off, so no one's ever talked about it.
This fear of Ralph, is this because he's Howard's buddy?
No. Jason's right on the money. They like the show. They don't want to lose the show.
But why would they think that the show would be lost if?
Well, because if you piss Ralph off, he'll just fire you.
He has that much power.
It's a show.
Fellas, this is like a pent-up. This is like blue balls being released right now.
I think it's more just old stories coming up. Neither Steve or I ran into the studio out of anger. It was more responding to notes that were being pulled up, which is fair game. Listen, people collect bits of info and trivia all year long, and
that's what his email said.
But these things have actually happened. It's not as if you're making them up or trying to stir the pot.
Correct.
These are This is factual information. The coffee throwing, the bitching over the car service. But at the end of the day, he holds the power ring, which creates a difficult situation for you guys who enjoy it.
Power ring is a weird term. There's two reasons that I don't like doing this shit on the air with Ralph. One is because he doesn't respond to it well, and then it's hard to work with him.
Yeah.
Especially that afternoon, but it could lead to literally months of phone calls and meetings and double phone calls, and it's a lot of agita that I would rather not deal with. And two, I really do enjoy doing Geek Time, and especially, if Ralph blows up and says, I'm not fucking working on this show anymore, I don't know how Tim will respond. I don't know if Tim will say, well, fucking Geek Time's over forever. And none of us want that. And none of us hate working with Ralph. This isn't about not like working with Ralph, but things happen when you work with somebody, and it comes up on the Howard Stern show. What can you do?
And he's incapable of separating personal beefs with the overall goal.
Well, you'd have to ask Ralph that, but no, he's not. I know Ralph's, he's not here, we're here, we're up at 6 in the morning, he wakes up whenever, so he feels like he's not always there to defend himself and give his side of the story. I understand his frustration. On the other hand, he's got to understand where we work, and it's we can't have one set of rules for him and another set of rules for everybody else. It came up in, as like Gary likes to say, an organic way today, and you play the cards you're dealt, buddy.
You had to speak the truth.
I can't lie, and I couldn't sit there and let that coffee story go on with no one. It happened. No, I didn't say it either. I saw it. I didn't tell Gary. I don't know if Ben called Gary and told him about it, but it would just sit, and the truth isn't happening.
Right. If this happened with anyone else on the show, it would be front page material.
It wasn't a lie, like Ronnie 0.0 was all made up. It's this really happened.
Steve.
Yeah.
That was one of the most unbelievable.
You really do.
I'm not scared of Ralph. I'm talking more about way more than what I've done for 2 years here. Every fucking day, Howard is like, what? This one fucking joke that he didn't get.
So you're still rattled by that.
Yeah, that is way. I don't give a fuck about the Ralph thing. The Ralph thing, Jason will take the hit on it. Jason will deal with all the shit that has to come with that. It's way more of the shit that I've been doing and talking about doing and enjoyed doing for the show for the at least about 2 years. I've been kind of doing it on my own. Howard going, what? Who let that intern by there? That is what has me way more rattled than anything that involves Ralph.
Duly noted.
Does today officially mark the end of your David Bowie references?
He's liked a lot of my other David Bowie jokes in the past.
Well, that's what I was going to get at. What's your percentage of success to failure?
I don't just throw up jokes.
Right.
I have a pretty good percentage. Just today, I have probably a 5 out of 6.
I didn't think it was really that bad.
I know. I'll stand by. It wasn't bad. I don't think he understood what it was when it went up. And then he did, and he's decided that he's hated it. But that's the way it goes, I guess.
So you pulled off a hell of a 180 in there. I mean, you went from
being
highly criticized to he brought you right back in to say how much better you're looking. He gave a little personal update.
Yes, I guess.
All in all, things could have gone far, far worse.
Yeah, and I guess he'll forget that I'm the one on the computer and keep going. I always thought it was my spelling that would do me in, not the David Bowie joke. That's what surprises me. I always thought it would be my spelling.
I will tell you that a spelling doesn't mean on the wrap-up show.
Yeah.
Jesus.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate, Baba Booey. On Monday's wrap-up show, we talked to Ronnie because the ugly app guy was in again. Ronnie got very upset. He was very confrontational. He thinks there's a conspiracy against him. He thinks the guy personally attacked him. And then when Sal tried to calm Ronnie down, he smacked Sal's arm. So we're going to talk about what's going on with Ronnie.
So
So Joe, the inventor of the Ugly app, came by today, and basically the reason he came by was because of the way Ronnie reacted to all this and the success he had from selling his Ugly app. And Ronnie, you came in, it seemed, with a prepared statement. Were you thinking about this before the guy came here?
Well, I didn't know he was coming until this morning.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't?
No. There was nothing on the schedule for today. On the schedule that I had, there was nothing on for today. Until
I wonder if that was intentional because it was on my schedule yesterday when I went.
Well, no, I had gotten the schedule last week.
Oh, okay. He may not have been on yet.
Yeah, so it wasn't on there. But then I saw the updated morning schedule, and I saw that he was coming in.
So when you saw it, what was your first thought?
I said, "Oh, he's coming in for more free advertising."
Now, Ronnie, what I want to figure out is you were angry about a lot of stuff today, and you got in the guy's face. I know I'm not saying you would have done anything.
I wasn't doing anything, John.
Okay, that's what I just said. I'm not saying we're going to do anything, but I don't think we actually learned what you were so upset about. Like, what was the one thing that was? You get your balls broken all the time here.
Look, okay, here's the thing, and take it for any way you want to take it. All right, when he came in here and he did the whole app thing, and I got the 0, okay, fine, and it all blew up into a whole thing where I was upset about it, but not really upset about it, and I just kept saying that he was, here to blow up a thing, for advertising, to keep it going. It went to the wrap-up show. It went to Best of the Week. He got, he got all the free advertising out of it. He could possibly get that week.
Superfan.
Mm-hmm. Okay, super fan, and that's what ticked me off. Super fan.
But you never were able to tell us exactly. What
I don't remember exactly.
No, but it's a fair question.
But he attacked me personally. I don't care. You want to, you want to attack me. You're 0.0. You're ugly. I don't give a shit.
I guess we're trying to figure out how he attacked you personally. Because if I heard that, I think
he had to bring up things that that I do outside of here. It's none of his fucking business. I didn't bring up his wife, his kid, or anything like that, or what he does outside of here. You know what I'm saying?
But was anything he said on Celebrity, on Superfan Roundtable, was anything he said based on any information he had outside of whatever he heard on the show?
No, probably not. He probably heard it on the show, but still, I didn't like the guy to begin with because I knew what he was all about. He was all about pushing his app, free advertising. Okay?
I'm going to throw that one back at you for a second. Jonah Hill comes in here. He's about one thing. He's about selling 21 Jump Street. He's got a movie out.
Okay.
Why doesn't that piss you off as much? Because it's a similar thing.
Because he used me for it.
And shouldn't the guy have told us he wanted to pitch this app? I mean, shouldn't that he been upfront about that?
He was.
Well, Ronnie, I mean, he used everybody for it, technically.
I understand. John, all right. You don't see it my way. Nobody
Ronnie,
else. Nobody sees it.
I'm trying.
Shut up, John.
I'm trying.
Not you, John. This John.
John
Mind your
Lieberman.
business.
I'm trying.
Lieberman.
Ronnie.
18. Quiet.
Ronnie, I'm trying to understand. I know nobody sees it your way, but I don't think everybody understands the way that you're seeing it. Like, we're trying to comprehend where you're coming from on this.
I see it as a thing. He's using the show.
Do you still feel he planned this and planned you to be the 0?
I think he planned something to get everybody riled up, okay? To get it out there, to get it talked about constantly, which he did. And it got brought back again. And it happened again, okay? So now he got another free day,
right?
Another wrap-up show, and another guaranteed Best of the Week.
Did it ever dawn on you that the reason this whole thing is being perpetuated is because of how upset you are?
Understood, Gary, because I didn't even want to go in there, but everybody breaks my balls. Oh, you're a pussy if you don't go in.
Well, you had to
Howard
go
TV's got a nail in my back. Let's go in. You got to go in.
But he was going to say his piece whether you were in or not.
I had it. Yeah, but if he just said his piece, and that would have been the end.
But it's never the end of it.
Exactly.
Is it possible he's using secret mind control techniques on you?
Stop it, Benji. Come on now.
But here's the reality, Ronnie.
If you believe this is scientific, this thing that he does, it's scientific.
I think
you really believe
I haven't looked at. I know it's based on real science research. I don't know whether or not their app has done it properly. I don't know.
So Ronnie, can I ask Ronnie just a quick question?
I got to listen to you. Where do you come into this?
The app has skyrocketed again this morning into the top 10
Did you hear him
for
when he left?
iTunes. Let me finish. Do you take credit for the app skyrocketing into the top 10 this morning?
No, the show. I never said me, the whole thing.
And how much should they owe you today?
Oh, stop it, you moron. Get out of here. I don't.
Did you really want to cut, Ron, of their profits?
I was joking around. Come on.
Okay.
And I never said 50,000.
No, but
I said 30.
You don't want to cut of their profit, but it does irritate you that he's making money off of this. Correct?
Well, he should be making money off it because it's his business. Okay, but. He shouldn't be making it off me.
Wait, but
if he
it's
wanted
the
to
show,
come,
not
wait,
just you.
no. If he wanted to come in and promote his app, promote your app and goodbye. Leave.
But what would have been a proper? What did he do that wasn't proper? Like what that was.
Listen,
like,
when
I can answer that.
When I keep saying when dog shit gets a 2 and I get 0, there's something fucking wrong.
Have
I'm
you
sorry.
seen the dog shit?
I'm sorry. Shut up, Julie.
Why do you? I think we've asked this question, but I just got to double check it. Why do you think he targeted you of all the people here?
I have no idea because he knows people can turn my screws.
Would you?
And he knows I get on fire.
Would you feel the same
and
way?
Didn't it work? Did it work?
But Ronnie, here's the thing.
proof.
The thing that's blowing my mind is you know the whole thing. You can see the whole thing from A to B, yet you're still getting worked up.
Yeah, you
like
could
you saw the plan and it still didn't stop.
Gary, I had no intention of going in it this morning.
No, but I mean even before.
None.
What I'm saying is, I
was willing to go in. I didn't even want to go in and do it the first time.
So when you went in, why did you get so worked up? If you knew that
I didn't get worked up the first day.
No, today.
Today?
Yeah.
Because I told you about the superfan thing. It's been on my mind, and then I heard he's going to be coming in eventually. I didn't know he was coming in today. Okay?
You're putting 0.0 effort into not getting upset by this stuff. Seriously, you're just
surely. I don't need your comedy right now.
Wait, let me ask you a serious question. Would you be
it's bad
this
enough
upset?
I got to spend weekends with you with your fucking comedy.
Would you be this upset if someone else had scored a 0? Let's say if JD or Benji scored a 0.
Impossible.
Would you rail this hard against the app and against its creator if it was somebody else?
No, dude, I just said he attacked me personally, and that's what really got to me.
Forget the personal attacks. The score itself. You were pissed off at the score itself.
No, I wasn't.
Sure you were.
Oh, please. We came in here and talked about it on the Rapper Show. This is the guy who was upset about it to be
you
more
both
than me.
Were, but you both were upset.
Well, you pointed out today that John didn't sleep for 3 nights.
Which is not true. That's
embellishment.
It's so
true. Don't
that
lie.
That is an embellishment.
Come on, John.
I mentioned to you in the hallway one night. I had trouble sleeping
it was
last
more
night.
than one night.
The ugly app.
It was more than one night, John.
Ronald, it was one night.
Jonathan, it was more than one night.
This is some comedy.
Even one night's funny.
One night with a gun to your head.
It was more than one night, and it was also, from what I understood, to live with him with his girlfriend was unlivable. He was like he was out of his mind about this whole thing.
There was a great moment this morning, by the way, where you brought up, you said, let's ask your girlfriend, and he just goes, stay away from my fucking girlfriend. There was like a whole weirdness there.
No, there's no weirdness there.
Ronnie, why don't you do the app again?
I won't. I don't want anything to do with this guy. I'm sorry. You didn't see when he left. He comes over to me and he's like trying to be my best friend, which he'll deny. Okay, trying to be my best friend. Oh, I love you. I'm a big fan of the show. Shake my hand. I don't want to shake his hand.
But Ronnie, when you
and
were
then
just
I said to him,
from
dude,
his face,
you got what you want. You got your free advertising that people pay tons of money for here. Okay, you got 2 weeks of. Now it's going to be 2 weeks that he's got of it. I say go home and spend it on your 5-year-old kid. Enjoy it. You got it. You're going to make tons of more money after today. And sure enough, I guarantee, right? It's on fire, right?
It is. I just talked to him. It's on fire. Let me ask you a quick question.
Okay.
You were literally,
I rest my
you
case.
were literally 3 feet from the guy's face, and you couldn't hear this on the radio, but you pushed Sal. That's how angry you were when you were in there.
No,
Sal was trying to
Sal
restrain
grabbed
you.
me by my jacket. Don't grab me by my jacket.
Wait, hold on,
by
guys.
my jacket.
Guys, hold on. Let's take a step back.
He grabbed me. I wasn't going to do anything
Ronnie,
to him.
He didn't know that. Though. He didn't know.
Who's Sal? What's he doing in there?
Everyone was so around you.
Nobody belongs in there.
Wait a second. Let's reset here because I don't think everyone knows where we are. You had left, and you came back in.
Right.
And you wanted to look the guy in the eye as you were speaking to him.
Was I going to hit him? I wanted to talk to him face to face.
It was very confrontational, and it was very. And you were.
And the Stern Show is not about confrontation.
There are moments sometimes, Ronnie, when you think someone may be losing it a little bit, and a lot of people thought you were losing.
Ronnie, if one of us had done that, would you have walked in?
That's a great question.
That's right. If one of us had done that, would you have walked in?
Yes, because that's my job.
But when you weren't doing your job, we were doing it for you.
No, I was doing my job. I didn't do anything to anybody.
How can you do your job and be the prime suspect?
He's schizophrenic.
Very easy. I didn't do anything wrong.
And I heard extra security came out in the hall just to
make
sure.
No extra security.
Did I hear that wrong?
No, well, that was Tim. He goes and tells the guy, "You better get in there."
So I'm not wrong that extra security was present.
No, he wasn't in the studio.
No, I didn't say. I said outside the studio.
Outside the studio,
just in case.
I was already out though. I was already out by the time.
But you
by the
weren't-
time Tim said, "Oh, you better go in there."
But Ronnie, you weren't mad. I mean, you were mad at the guy, but your real
I
anger.
don't like the guy.
I understand that, but your real anger at that point was focused on Sal, not on the guy. Correct?
Yeah, I was because he's grabbing me, but he's grabbing me by the back of my jacket like this. No, don't grab me like that. Here's what I will tell you.
I
didn't. If I would have hit somebody, then I could say, "Okay, great, grab me."
If you hit somebody, it's too late. Here's what I will say.
Stop it. I wasn't
So
gonna
here's
hit
what I'll
the
say.
guy. I'm not that stupid,
Ronnie, I've known you for a
Gary.
long, long time, and there was like a 4 or 5 second period there where I wasn't positive, and I came in, of course, to make sure try to do my best, but also for you. I was afraid that you might do something that you would regret, and I didn't want to see you
Understood.
do that. And so I think Sal was doing the same thing. But it's funny. I think if I'd have grabbed your jacket, you wouldn't have reacted like
No.
that. But there's something about Sal doing it that pisses
Yeah,
you
because
off.
Sal was putting signs on my back the whole morning too. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody grabs you like that, you think he's fucking with you also.
You are without a doubt,
especially Sal.
You are without a doubt the only head of security who's had security called on him. So you should
How do
be
you
proud
know
of
that?
yourself.
How do you know that?
Here, I know that. That's for sure.
Yeah, how do you know that?
No
How do
one,
you-
no one's reacted like you
No,
reacted.
how do you
Why do
know-
you need to get in the guy's face? First of all, why?
I wasn't in it. I was in front of him. I wanted to look at him face to face.
Your spit hit him in the face. He said at one point.
Oh, good. I'm
You
glad.
went in to intimidate him. I said on the news it was a lot like.
Well, Gary,
it was a lot like Robert De Niro in Meet the Parents. When I thought you were going to
Yeah.
grab his hands and see if he was lying.
No, when I was standing at the podium all the way on the other side of the room, he was a real, running his mouth about everything. Okay, and I just wanted to be up front and see what he had to say. Okay,
You don't think you could see her across
You couldn't
the
hear
room?
it from across
no,
the
I
room.
couldn't see him from across the room. I wanted to be face to face, close to him.
Was it awkward after the interview was over when he had to you had to walk him out, basically,
Yeah, I walked him
right?
out. I walked him out, and I was fine. I did my job.
Did he offer you a free download?
And then he said to me, it's all about business, blah blah blah. I said, yeah. I said, enjoy it, man. You're going to blow up again today. Enjoy it. Take the money and spend it on your 5-year-old and your wife.
Sal's now joining us. Sal, we heard Ronnie said that he wasn't angry about the zero. He wasn't angry with this guy. He was pissed at you because you grabbed him.
I didn't grab him.
What
You
happened?
did grab him.
You
put your hand on.
I put my hand up, and I created somewhat of a barricade with my arm. Because, like I just
And
did
that's
now.
exactly what I did.
Right.
I didn't do
and
anything.
You're a little
No,
more
But
forceful than that,
okay,
man.
but hold on. Let's
But
before
you
we
were
go.
like-
Stop,
And
Sal.
you grabbed my jacket.
I might have, I think, when you were leaning in. Ronnie almost it was like, when an old lady's falling out of a subway
yeah,
car,
here
and you have to
we
hold
go.
her up.
Yeah, okay.
When he was yelling, he was leaning in,
Right,
and
I
it
was
looked like he was
falling
ready
over,
to
fall over.
like his pacemaker was going to give out any
Right.
second.
Sal.
He's like, and I just put my arm up, like, old grandpa's going to fall down.
Right.
And then when he grabbed my arm, I actually thought he was grabbing it to hold himself up because I thought he was going to just fall or faint from yelling so much.
Now, Sal, kidding aside.
I'm not kidding.
No, he's not kidding.
All
Of
right.
course
I
he's not
love this
kidding.
guy.
You have an objective point of view when it comes to this. Did you think this was what it happens to everybody? Did you think this was a moment where Ronnie really could have been losing it in anger? Be
He
honest.
lost it. He definitely lost it. And I know the feeling like when Ronnie stormed away, like the one time I was going to fuck the guy in the eye socket and I backed out of it. And everybody else.
It's like he says that like we all remember, and I go,
I remember.
I do remember, but I forgot.
Yeah, I was going to fuck a guy in his eye socket, and then I backed out, and then I kind of got beat up, and I left. That was the day I left and went downstairs. I had to get some air. I walked around the building.
I didn't leave.
Well, no, you left. You left the compound.
No, I walked out of the compound because they were following me around with a live
You might
camera.
not have gone as far as me, but I
No, I
understand.
just walked out the door so they couldn't follow me into the hall because I didn't want to. I wasn't in the mood for the live camera. Chris had a live camera on me.
Right, and I get it, and it sucks. But I think Ronnie overreacted.
Why? What possessed you to sort of make that barricade, like you said? What were you thinking?
The way Ronnie was yelling, the way he got worked up, he wasn't seeing straight. I'm not. I mean, and
stop it.
I mean, aside from your bifocals, he probably was just see
I
straight
don't have
anyway.
bifocals, okay.
Trifocals, whatever they are.
I don't have trifocals.
He was angry, and I can see the look. Gary was in there. We all kind of knew like something could go down. And when you got down on your knee, when you looked like you were proposing to him, or you were ready to blow him,
No, I
know
fell
what
down.
you-
I fell down on the floor, right?
Did you?
And I couldn't.
No,
get
I
up,
thought you were going
right?
to punch him in the nuts or something.
No.
Yeah, because I don't know, because maybe he's used to punching people in the nuts. That's the level of his face.
Right. Sal, were you fucking with Ronnie today? Ronnie said you were putting notes on him and stuff?
No. When he was watching the monitor of the guy making fun of him today, I went over and I tapped him. I go, hey, say to the guy that he sounds like China. And
Well,
I went,
he did.
Pat. I pat him on the back, and I left a 0 sign on his back.
So you left notes on him?
On Ronnie, yeah.
And Sal, what was Ronnie's...
And he did it last time also.
What was Ronnie's reaction when he was watching it? Was he getting all heated up?
No, he was like cool Ronnie. You know, he had his hands crossed in front of him. He was just watching intently, you know, like a pit bull. You know, he was like in pit bull mode. You know, like, this guy's not going to pull one over on me. And then he just walked in the studio and he crumbled.
I didn't crumble.
Totally. Oh God, it was pathetic.
Hello, Ralph Sorella.
Hello, John
I didn't
Hines.
crumble.
I have a theory.
What is your theory?
I believe that Ronnie is secretly in cahoots with this ugly app guy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because
I get checks every week from the guy, Ralph.
I think Ronnie's too smart to be doing this because he's the only thing keeping this app going. It would have been dead a long
Ralph,
time
I
ago.
had no intentions of going in there. They busted my balls to go until I went in. Don't you understand? I said, you can ask anybody around here. I said this morning when I saw the guy was coming in, I'm not giving this guy any airtime. I'm not going in there. I'm not saying anything. And Howard started with, I'm a pussy, and this one is, I'm a pussy.
But why couldn't why couldn't you go in and keep your cool?
Yeah.
Because, I don't know. I just lost it.
Couldn't you just go
Because
in?
I remember what, I don't remember everything he said on the fucking, Superfan Roundtable. But
What
whatever.
did he say that was so bad?
I don't remember, dude. I just don't remember. He just attacked me personally more than about the app. Okay, say I'm ugly, say I'm 0.0, fine. There's no reason to go after me personally, okay? I didn't go after him personally. All I said was I thought his app was shit, and that was it, That was as far as it went. I didn't start attacking him personally.
But
there was no reason for it.
You just said you don't even remember what it was. How can you?
I don't remember exactly, but I had listened to the show. It was a replay of the show the next day. I heard the replay the next day.
But you were carrying anger for something you couldn't remember.
Okay, so I didn't write it down. Maybe I should have wrote down what he said. Okay,
senility's kicking in.
I didn't think the guy was coming back.
Was it some specific comments or like an overall tone?
No, it was everything. His tone, the way he talked about me, like I was some piece of shit, garbage. I just didn't dig it. I'm sorry. There's no reason for him.
But why do you care so much about what this guy thinks?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It just got to me, all right? It got to me. I admit it. It got to me. The guy's happy. He got to me. He got what he wanted out of it. So
all he said
God
was
bless him and enjoy your money.
All he said
as long
was
as it lasts, okay?
But
Hey, Roddy?
Yeah.
Roddy, do you think you could start hating Champion Magazine for the iPad? We're doing a feature on you, Roddy, talking about personally we're attacking you.
only if that hot girl comes and attacks me.
Oh man, I don't know. You do seem genuinely upset, but really, who cares? It's a stupid app.
I know it's stupid. I don't care about the app. I just care about the way he attacked me.
All right, thanks, Ralphie. What did you mean when you said the guy should have had Gary as a 0? A couple of times you mentioned that Gary should have been the 0.
When did I say that? I said Gary should have been the 0.
No, you said when you were asked,
No. He said why he wouldn't do Gary.
Yeah, why?
You're saying he could have targeted me, or we were saying why did he pick you? Why did he not pick me or Benji?
Because I said that it would be said, and that would be the end of it, and he wouldn't have got what he got out of it.
You think it would have because I would have let it roll off my back?
Yeah, exactly. Because that's you're the producer of the show. You're the guy who basically brought the guest in, so you would have let it roll off your back more than I would.
I don't think whether I brought him in or not has anything to do with it. Again, I don't want to ruin the bit, but the absurdity that you take it serious that you're a 0.0.
I don't take it serious.
Because it's so absurd.
I don't take it serious.
Ronnie, you're on the verge of a heart attack on your knees at his crotch today. You took it serious.
At him.
At
him, not at his app. At him personally.
Ronnie,
because every time I walked, even today, every time I walked out of the room, he had stupid comments about me personally, not about the app. Okay?
I understand.
Not about the ugly app. Not about me being ugly. It was more about all other shit about me.
Why did you rip up a shirt that said 0.0 at the block party?
That was a joke. Come on.
Well, Ronnie, I understand that the guy gets under your skin, but I don't.
Hogan.
But I think you're being disingenuous saying that you're not bothered by the score.
I'm not. Not like I said. Not when a piece of shit scores a 2. It just goes to prove that the app is a fucking piece of shit.
Does anybody
hear
the science of it? If you weren't upset about it, you started attacking the science. and things like that.
I'm with you,
What
John.
science?
I'm saying that you are upset by the 0.0. If not, why would you spend so much time
God,
attacking
please.
how the app's made?
John, are you upset with the 18?
Yes.
Sure.
I'm not. Let me.
Sure.
but
I wasn't happy with the 18.
But you also understand that. But 18 is. I would be more upset if I were John, because 18's
is worse than 0.
Well, it's a number.
Right.
0, because 0 is an aberration. But 18's a number.
It's clear, exactly. It's clear that 0 was a technical problem with the app. 18 is an actual ugly score.
Gary, you think Ronnie's upset about the 0?
He is. I don't think it's the only reason, but I think he's not being completely truthful. That day, I think he's upset, and he just took it really hard.
Do you think this guy is condescending toward you? Is that the main problem you had? Okay. Because on the Superfan Roundtable, on Superfan,
and every time
he
I
said
walked
you
out
had,
of the room today, the same thing. He was very condescending.
On Superfan, he said you had a huge ego.
Right.
He said that you like to hang out with strippers and at strip clubs.
That's not his business.
Right, but he's not the first person to have ever said that.
Understood, but you combine it all together with all of this shit.
With the 0.0.
Oh, God, John.
All right, we got to wrap up.
I'm not the one who didn't sleep for 3 nights, John.
You know, the 18s and the 0s should work together.
Hey, what's up? This is Jason, and on Tuesday's wrap-up show was a geek fight. I let it all hang out about my hatred of What's Worth Watching and how I wish John didn't do it. Then Ralph called in to set the story straight about his diva-like attitude, or not diva-like attitude, on the set of Geek Time. Check it out.
Jace, you were in and out of the studio all day today for a bunch of different stuff.
You know, sometimes, I won't say I planned it, but sometimes I know these days are coming, and I had no idea any of this was happening today or how it even happened until it was over. But yeah, again, I walk into the studio with a flamethrower and walk out with no friends.
I'm your friend.
Just a typical day here on the Howard Stern Show for me.
Yeah, I don't think anybody said anything that we all didn't already know. Well, maybe just the 4 of us knew it, but now everybody knows.
Yeah, I was going to say, especially the stuff I said about you, which is awkward because I haven't talked to you about it since I walked off the air. But I don't think I've said anything on the air that I haven't said to you in the office, and so I don't feel I blindsided you as anything. But I'm sure you didn't hearing me express those opinions on the air.
No, you're entitled to do it, but I did think you were acting a little bit like an asshole. That's why I said it, but which I've said to you off the air as well.
True.
But no, the thing that dug deep when you were just like, well, then just do one show.
Well, and it's something I talked to you early on. I was saying this to the news too. I do wonder, and I've questioned you, how you balance doing both. So meaning if I work on Geek Time and I would say I'm a quarter of Geek Time, or maybe to Ralph less, but let's just say I'm a quarter of Geek Time. And then if I had my own show, like you also have your own show, that show would be the priority to me. I mean, I don't see how What's Worth Watching is not a priority for you over Geek Time. And then when it gets into, arguing over guests, which apparently runs very deep with you and JD, I didn't realize that this was such a major issue. Yeah, I mean, maybe I love you on Geek Time. I would prefer you stay on Geek Time and cancel What's Worth Watching, which I believe I've said to you before.
Do you feel there's been times where he's held back, or you just feel inherently he must be holding back?
It's human nature. You can't, there's no way you could treat both shows equally. You can't. And
so would it be better if John left Geek Time and devoted all his energies to his own show?
It would be, I prefer he didn't do that. In an ideal world, I prefer he quit What's Worth Watching and come work only on Geek Time, but I would feel that What's Worth Watching would be less derivative of Geek Time if he wasn't also on Geek Time. And I don't have a problem that John hosts a TV. I don't have a problem that there's a TV show on Sirius. My problem is that the host of Geek Time is also the host of the TV show. If Will and JD did a TV show, I'd have no problem.
But what about the fact that John sort of did this about TV for his whole life, and this is why he even came to our show, is because he used to talk about TV.
Yeah, I get it. TV is John's interest, and I thought he had an outlet for that on Geek Time, but it wasn't enough of an outlet.
Have you seen John's passion for Geek Time go down since he started What's Worth Watching?
No, I think John's never had a passion for Geek Time.
I don't think that's true. I have some passion for
some
it.
Passion.
No, but I was saying
I don't
this
think he's working.
Well,
any
if that's
less,
the case, then I don't see how his show hurts.
I don't think John's working any less hard on Geek Time. No.
As an outsider, because a lot of stuff I just pick up from hearing you guys in the office, but as an outsider, I would say John enjoys doing Geek Time, but it's not his passion. But
right.
People can do things that aren't their passion and still be very good at it.
I love John on Geek Time. This is not an anti-John on Geek Time thing. I love John on Geek Time. If anything, I want more John on Geek Time, which is what this conversation's about. John could do whatever he wants. John's an adult. John has a passion about television, and
Thank
John
you.
got this
Thank you,
show on there.
Jason.
But I think that he does it at the expense of just saying, "Well, I don't care how it affects other things." And
wait,
do
you feel?
doesn't care?
But you
That's
say,
untrue.
It sounds like you say that there's been no proof of diminishment. Do you feel his show inherently hurts your show?
Yes. Well, and the example I was saying on the air was, John talked about the Walking Dead finale on What's Worth Watching on a Thursday afternoon, and then John talked about the same finale on Friday afternoon.
So I'll ask you two questions. First question is, how often does that happen? And the second question is, so what? Like, in other words, do you think that everybody that's listening to What's Worth Watching is listening to Geek Time?
I'll emphasize the second question. So what? I mean, I'm having a conversation with Jenny and JD and Steve, and then the next time I'm having a conversation with Ralph and a guest and you, and a little bit of Steve, to Steve's credit. But, like, who cares?
Although we do pride ourselves on never repeating a topic here.
I will tell you the so what, and you can and listen. I could be wrong, and everyone could disagree with me. But the so what is that you're the same guy, and I like to think that people who are fans of Geek Time and are fans of you are saying, "Hey, I can't wait to hear what John has to say about TV on Geek Time. I can't wait to hear his opinion on stuff." That's one of the big things about having you on Geek Time, is that you're Mr. TV. So if you're doing all that the day before, it takes away from Geek Time.
One of the things that we've said about Geek Time is that it's Ralph's show. So what about when John wants to talk about Game of Thrones? Or what about when John wants to talk about something, but we have a guest in that TV gets cut short?
That Robin and Gary and Fred all want to talk about stuff that Howard doesn't want to talk about. And I am also sure that if Gary, Robin, and Fred did a show on their own,
Howard would say no.
It's very different. It's very different because Ralph is not Howard. It's simple
I know
as that.
Ralph is not Howard, but it's the show topic. You're taking John and Steve. Again, my problem isn't having a TV show on Sirius. My problem is that John and Steve, who are half of Geek Time, are also doing that same show.
But we've all said we're not half. Like you just said it when you said there's 4 parts of Geek Time, and I'm a quarter of it, but not really. So it's the same thing. We're not a quarter of Geek Time. Geek Time is 75% Ralph, maybe a little bit less, and then we're active in it. We get to say what we want for sure, but we don't program. We can't say today we're going to talk about Game of Thrones.
What percentage of you is I don't know if they're irritated or has an issue with John regarding doing both shows? What percentage of you is because John's tackling the same subject that you might be tackling, or just that his voice is being heard 2 days in a row?
It's everything. It's everything. A similar topic. It's the same host. It's on at the same exact time slot, like almost 24 hours beforehand. It's not like it's on like Saturday at 11 o'clock or something. It's just too much of the same. And John, I know you hate when I say this, but it is grounded in truth. John is on a lot of radio shows here at Sirius, and the more he spreads himself out, the less special he becomes, the less special his segment on Geek Time becomes, and that's just the way I see it. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I don't think you guys are going to change my mind.
But is it his segment on Geek Time, or is John the host of Geek Time?
He's the co-host of Geek Time with an emphasis on his TV and movie section.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
I think I know where we need to go from here.
Hello, Ralph Sorella.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now. The only point I would add to, not to pile on you, John, because we've talked about this off the air. The only thing I would add to what Jason's saying is the show is just kind of similar in nature, where you're not doing a TV show where you're doing the top 10 TV shows of the week. You're doing a show that is also just kind of similar to what the makeup of the show is, and it's like if Howard has William Shatner on, it's going to be very different than when he's on Geek Time, but it's not going to be very different if he's on What's Worth Watching. So there's a distinction there, and I just think it waters it down. And all that being said, I'm not going to worry about it. We've talked about it. It's we know how everybody feels about it. I'm not upset about it. It doesn't ruin Geek Time. I mean, but the show is precious to me, and I just care about every element of it and things around it. So it's not. It's not crazy to think that. John, you know what I'm saying.
I understand how both you and Jason feel, and I completely disagree with it. I mean, I really do. Maybe I'm not seeing it with objective eyes because I'm discussing myself, but ultimately the conversations I have on one show are not the same as the other because the people who are there are completely different, and frankly, the focus is different. On Geek Time, we talk about geeky shows. I mean, that's the whole idea. On What's Worth, we talk about all kinds of TV shows, and I could talk about TV, all day, according to Jason.
We talked about that very geeky show, Justified, this week.
Well, Ralph, believe me, we can get into this if you want, how we had somebody from 90210 on Geek Time. But, I mean, it's... But ultimately, Geek Time is your... And this is where I think Jason is a bone of contention. Geek Time is your vision. I've never pretended otherwise. And you've asked me. You said you want me to contribute more and be more of that. But I've surrendered to the fact it's your vision. I'm totally okay with that. But I think that... I don't think Jason feels that way. And I don't know about Steve. I can't speak for him.
No, I'm more like John. I say, yeah, it's your show. I like working on it, and I like being able to be on John's show as well.
I won't get into the semantics of it. Jason is very important to me and very important to the show. And when I was putting the show together, the first person I thought to produce this was Jason, and for a variety of reasons. So I'm not going to go back on that, or
I was just taking. I was first of all, I agree with what John and Steve just said, and I'm not saying that it's not Ralph's show. Ralph is the runner of that show. He is the showrunner, as you will say. Somebody has to be in charge, and he is the one that got this show moving and got it improved by Tim. And really, and Gary, I was just telling you this in the office. I'm not just making this up on the air. It's really most fully responsible for the way it sounds and the way it's segmented. And it's one of the things I'm most proud of Geek Time. I think it sounds different than every other show on Sirius and on Howard channels.
Except for What's Worth Watching.
Except for What's Worth Watching, which is a little derivative. And
it's not derivative at all.
I'm making a joke off of Ralph.
But it is funny that it is funny. Listen, before you asked John to be part of Geek Time, John was doing a lot of shows. So if you're going out of your way to make a show sound different, it's interesting that you would ask John to be part of it.
You're right.
Well, part of the reason for the show was, I wanted somebody to co-host with me, somebody to talk to, and John and I were just having a lot of conversations on the phone, and I said, well, this should be, you should co-host this. We should just be talking about this stuff, and that was a big part of it. So John at that time was not hosting a lot of shows,
And John, and that's something that we all talked about, and Ralph specifically in the beginning, is not bringing, I know you had intimated it'd be cool if I could do a tech segment sometime on Geek Time, and the answer wasn't no because we don't think you're good at doing tech segments, but we were really trying to divorce ourselves.
Right. Well, that's part of it. That's part of it.
Well, Ralph, if I ended up doing a tech show here, like if I did an hour-long tech show where I talked about cool gadgets and computers and stuff, does that compete with Geek Time?
It competes with my secret show.
Does that compete with Geek Time?
I don't know. You'd have to put the show together. You'd have to put it on. I'd have to hear it sounds like. It could. I don't know.
Because that's a distinct possibility.
I would say, to me personally.
Well, of course, because now everybody's doing shows.
except again, you get. I'm not looking for confrontation, but you get into this whole thing. I went to Tim way before Geek Time, and we talked about doing a gadget show for the news. So it's none of these are like crazy radical ideas. It's not like you invented the wheel, but I give you credit. You brought the show and you pulled it together. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
And again, it's not the tech show or it's not the TV show. It's the fact that the crew from Geek Time is also working on the television show, which I feel is very similar.
I'm working on John's show and on Geek Time, and I think Jason and Ralph would like it if I was strictly Geek Time. But hold on. There's a person here that pays me, and the person here that pays me says we have so much time on these channels. We need stuff that needs to be filled up, and any ideas you guys got, give them to me. Let's do this. You need to pull your weight, and I'm working on John's show that I like, and if I'm not, then there's more time, and I don't think Tim's just gonna say, "Oh, Steve works for Geek Time. He's given X amount of hours for that show, and that's great. And let's leave him alone because he's got Geek Time."
Mark in Albany, you're on Wrap Up.
I'm usually not a big fan of Jason. I don't think he really has a voice for radio. However, I really got to hand it to him because for stepping out there this morning and telling the truth. I listen to the show every week. I really look forward to it. And when Ralph wasn't there, not for nothing, there was a time where I didn't really like Ralph on there, but I think he's brought something to it. But I didn't miss him when he wasn't there.
Ralph?
And it was kind of refreshing to have him, not stepping on everybody. And I don't know.
Ralph is let me say this in case I didn't make this clear. Ralph is essential to Geek Time. He's got a great on-air personality. He has a great way of speaking. He has a great way of interviewing. He sees things that other people don't see in different angles. Yes, I think we all did a very fine job the week that Ralph wasn't there. I also think it's easy to do one show when the host isn't there.
Ralph, Ralph, you're still there, right?
Yes.
It's very Larry Sanders. Does it make you crazy that you know you have to go do work, but does part of you looking over your shoulder going, God, they're doing the show without me?
Oh, I was so bummed out. I mean, Morgan Spurlock was on, who I really wanted to talk to about this Comic-Con movie he did. So, yeah, of course. I mean, it's my baby. Of course I wanted to be there. But, it was very last minute. Something came up with Howard, and that's my first deal. Take care of Howard.
Don in Baltimore, you're on the wrap-up show.
I do want to, before you get to Don, let Don go, but John, there's something I want to correct about that coffee story. And,
Okay.
Then we'll get back to that.
Yeah, Don, real quick.
That's all right. Hey, Ralph, I wanted to say I couldn't stand you until you got on the wrap-up show. I love the way you interview. I think you and John complement each other, and I think you guys ought to have a show of guests that won't do Howard. I think you ought to do another show.
I think we do.
I think we do. We had Dexter on and somebody else.
I think Shane from Walking Dead.
Yeah, I don't think there's a guest that won't do Howard. I think there's a guest that can't get on Howard.
Ralph, what do you want to say about the coffee?
That morning, I don't know exactly what it was, but I know I got mad because I just wanted coffee, and it was in the middle of right before the show. There was everybody was spread thin there. There was the printer wasn't working, didn't have notes, there were tech issues, and again, doing that show is a big deal. We're live from Comic-Con, and I didn't yell at anybody. I like Jason said, I think I threw my headphones. I don't even remember it. I just remember oh fuck, I don't know if it was no coffee or cold coffee or whatever.
You were definitely mad and frustrated, but everything you said leading up to that is true, which is probably why a year later the story came out, because no one came back from Comic-Con going, "Oh my God, we had this great Ralph losing his shit story." I don't even know where it came from. This morning.
It's fun to take a microcosm and say this little thing and then blow it out, but it's not like it's not like the old days where how many people quit over Robin and she made interns cry, and I think Fred had some issues with interns yelling at people to get food and stuff like that. I mean, there's none of that going on. Those are just crazy people.
The best thing I could say about Ralph is he's never taken a little microcosm and brought it up on the air to blow it up. That's what I love about him.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, we talked about Triple X Factor and the controversial winner with Howard casting the tie-breaking vote. And somehow that drifted into a conversation about Richard Christie saying he'd be willing to blow Ronnie Munn for $1 million tax-free. And Ronnie, of course, would be willing to contribute as well if he got $1 million as well. And, well, the fun just started there.
Will Murray now joining us in studio.
Hello.
And Will, you put together a ton of these contests. Were you concerned that everyone was going to show up and perform nude and do what they were supposed to do?
Yes, of course. This is one of those contests where you expect at least one act to drop out just because of the nudity.
One of our original finalists did drop out. We had a male comedian, stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
And he chose at the last minute. And I was loving that idea. A naked guy doing stand-up comedy, thought it was going to be a riot.
It all got very real for him at some point. He said, I'm not doing this.
And whereas the other contestants, it didn't seem real at all. And when they were all talented in their own way. And I thought the first contestant, the burper, got sort of short shrift from you guys. I thought she did a pretty good job.
She was good. We've had better burpers who can burp phrases, who even she did a couple of burps where they were long, but at the end she sort of lost steam on them and you heard her real voice. And I thought she was a very good burper, but not the best burper I've ever seen.
And Ronnie, you got a ton of praise today as a judge. Did you model yourself after Howard and the way he's been working America's Got Talent?
Well, I've seen enough of it, so it's... I'm sitting there watching him all the time. I'm right there.
What kind of stuff did you pick up from him?
Originality, stuff like that. You got to put it all together. Looks, originality, the whole deal.
Noticing erections.
Yeah, noticing erections.
Yeah, you seem to pay an awful lot of attention to
It was funny.
Cliff's penis.
It was funny.
Okay. And you also took a little flack today for, you have a new song. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate
You're welcome.
it.
But apparently,
it's great.
You gave a lot of thought to which guy on the staff would blow you, and Benji, who was glowing in the compliment.
I was doing something with Rachel. It was funny. I thought it was funny.
Isn't the correct answer
nobody?
But
because I really think that Benji likes to dabble in different things. That's how he. That's how he strikes. That's how he strikes me. I'm sorry.
But does so?
When I listen to your I wish all your stories. About with your online stuff and going to people's apartments.
I wish I dabbled,
which I would never do.
It would be such a funny thing to talk
Benji,
about.
have you ever had sex while there was another guy in the room?
Yes. Have you?
No.
Was the guy jerking? Wait a minute. Was the guy jerking? Was the guy jerking off while he was watching you fuck this girl?
I've had guys do.
Answer the question.
I've been in a situation where I was fucking a girl,
right,
and the guy jerked off.
So it's not a quantum leap to think. I'm not saying that. Never.
I think it is.
I've never been in a room where I fucked a girl while a guy jerked off watching me. Call me crazy, a prude, whatever you want. That's never happened for me.
And
Will?
There's been I've had sex with guys in a room.
Well, that wasn't your fault. There was a great one, I know.
Yeah, right. But maybe
Ronnie?
it's a standard issue with Ben.
Ronnie?
What?
You've never been in a room and a guy's doing something? Not to you, but to himself?
No, not to himself. He was fucking a girl in the other bed, yeah.
I mean, so it's like big deal.
Well, Ronnie, do you
it's
see
like,
by
my
saying...
preference would be with the girl herself, but this was years ago. I fucked the guy's girlfriend.
But do you see by saying what you...
Was he jerking off, though, while you were doing it?
He did, yeah.
Well, okay. So I said you like to dabble.
But you're also implying that Benji likes to blow guys.
No, I didn't. I was just saying if I had to pick one person that Rachel or the guy whoever sent the question in listed to me, I picked Benji because I know his history.
But I took it as a compliment if he just thinks, hey, I'm passionate and I'd be really good at it if I was into it. But I'm not into it at all.
I didn't say you were into it. I said I feel you're the type of guy who would try anything once. And maybe you would blow a guy once.
I thought it was more interesting.
I really wouldn't.
I don't know that, but I'm just saying.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
And Ronnie could be that guy.
That's just my feeling.
Should we just tell the whole story?
Nah, don't tell them.
I thought it was more interesting when Ronnie started saying he thought you dabbled based on where he used to see you hanging around when you were an intern.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't want to do that.
No, I'm fine with it. What does that mean?
Well, when I used to work before we, had security up at the show and everything, I worked for the Today Show. So I used to have to go downtown to pick up people at their apartments or at hotels downtown or whatever. And every once in a while, I would see Benji hanging out on Lexington Avenue in the 20s.
At what hour?
Wait, that's the gay street in New York.
No, it's not the gay street. It's where all the hookers were hanging out.
I lived there.
But you were with them.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, you were. Come on now.
I
remember telling a story on the air about it.
I might have interviewed them and might have talked to them, but I wasn't with them. How am I with them on the street?
It was 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, and you were there out in the street with them, walking around with them. I don't know what you were doing. Maybe you were interviewing, but as far as I knew, you were with them.
Benji, I mean, you've told the stories that are funny and interesting. Like,
I didn't hire hookers off the street.
Have you ever
in my life?
Never said you hired them. I said you were hanging around with them.
Okay, let's say
there's a difference.
Have you ever fucked a hooker in exchange for sweeping up where she works?
Not sweeping.
What'd you do?
This was, again,
some light housekeeping.
Years ago. This was not this decade. It wasn't this century.
Okay.
It was another century. I brought a pizza.
In exchange?
A hand job.
But that was a century ago.
But see, that's not even true because Benji told me.
Do I know what I'm talking about with him?
Ronnie, I never
But how
doubt
does
you.
that... Okay, Ronnie, have you ever been with a girl?
I've been with a lot of girls.
So you must be into giving blowjobs.
What are you talking about?
Again, that's just an odd deflection.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going with
where
that.
are you guys going? Because,
I don't know where we're going. I want to get back to...
girl equate to giving blowjobs?
I'm not... See, you're missing the point. I'm just saying that you're the type of guy I feel would dabble in anything to try it once.
Well, I shouldn't
That's
be...
all I'm
you know what?
saying.
I think you're being sincere, so I shouldn't be upset at you about it.
I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm just...
And I'm not even saying that. I'm just pointing out that you definitely have had a fairly liberal sexual background. But I'm not saying whether you would blow a guy.
You know what? If again, I never have, and it's not my thing. I'm not into it. But
should I say good for you, or is that wrong?
I don't get it.
All right, let's move on.
Ronnie.
Well, could I just finish one little thought? Because I had said Richard Christie might also be a possibility.
Please clarify.
So
that.
when I went into, I had to record something in his room before, and he said to me very seriously that if Noel Biederman offered him $1 million, he would blow me.
What's in it for you,
Steve? Can you get Richard down here?
I need $1 million also. I said.
I think Noel would go. I think Noel would do that.
Absolutely, no doubt in my mind.
$2 million. That would be
Well, wait. Again, if you're talking $1 million, like after taxes, and I think most guys.
Now you're blowing Ronnie.
And I can do it better than Richard too.
Eric in Seattle, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, Ronnie's sounding a little bit more humble now that he got his zero. And then I wanted to know if Ronnie's zero has anything to do with him starting to fantasize about guys blowing it.
No. Not at all.
Well, there's an answer for you. I don't know. Do you guys think Ronnie seems more humble after getting a zero on that ugly meter app?
I think Ronnie has made a concerted effort to stay a little calmer since Monday, when he completely lost his shit.
Do you feel like you overreacted on Monday?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I didn't do anything bad.
I didn't say you were bad.
I just lost my shit. That's all. I didn't do anything violent.
Do you regret anything that you said?
No. Not at all.
Do you feel you focused way too much on
What are
this
you
guy's
doing in
penis
here asking
today?
me questions? What are you doing here?
Does
what are you
anybody-
doing here?
Does anybody else feel that Ronnie focused a little too much on that guy?
Oh,
Cliff's penis?
stop it now. Come on. It was funny. I even got a compliment from Jason today. The old Ronnie is back. You were great.
It was wrong.
You were funny.
I'm not asking you. I don't even know why you're here.
Are you mad at Shuli?
No, I got to spend the whole weekend with him. How can I be mad at him?
Randy in Atlanta, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you guys, not Ronnie, because he's going to have a biased opinion, but did he look at the naked chicks as much as he did that guy's dick and black balls?
Thank you.
Yeah, I did. I had plenty to say to the girl from the band.
Yeah, I didn't ask you, Ronnie. I
she
asked
was
the other guys in the
adorable.
studio.
She had dimples on her ass, which were really cute. She had great eyes. I mean, I said all of that.
All right,
Well,
Ronnie
that's
said.
great, but-
Ronnie says yes. Will, Gary, Benji, you guys were in there. Did you notice?
I thought he was looking a lot more at the guy. than
Oh,
the girls.
Will, I knew you would say that.
I'm just saying.
You love to break balls.
I think it was the funny thing in that situation to talk about.
Right.
Richard just walked in. Richard, we heard that you might be willing to blow Ronnie for the right amount of money. Is that true?
Oh, yeah, for $1 million. Well, $1 million after taxes, so probably
tax free, man. Tax free.
Yeah, like maybe $1.5 million.
All right,
but with the condom, Ronnie would have to wear.
Oh
a
yeah,
condom.
without a doubt.
Yeah, like that changes everything.
And Ronnie,
It does.
you get nothing for
No.
Ronnie gets a blowjob.
No, I get the same thing. Or it doesn't happen.
Well, Richard, let's break it down for a second. It sounds funny to say this here. It's $1.5 million. $1 million is a lot of money, right? But you'll be on video, right? That'll be up on the internet forever. And once you've blown a guy, right, you can never say, I just did it for $1 million.
That's what I'm doing it for. I'm not doing it for pleasure. I licked Sal's balls for $5,000. How much different is this?
It's a good raise.
But and you think that your wife would be cool with that?
Absolutely. If we had $1 million and moved, could afford a nice place in New York City, it would be worth sucking Ronnie's old cock for 5 minutes.
I think it's a lot like a decent proposal where it seems like a really good idea now, and like in 6 months, Richard and his wife are laying in bed. And she goes, "I can't believe you sucked that guy's dick."
And you're gonna have to suck his cock like 10 times for a decent place in New York.
Hey, Ronnie, you're okay with this?
Hell yeah.
Does it? Wait. Does
Whoa! Stop the clock. No, seriously, you would do, for $1.5 million, you would let him do it?
Yeah, why not?
Wait. Does Ronnie get? Wait a second.
Whoa.
So what? You get the blowjob out of it?
Yeah, I get the blue. Yeah, but I get $1.5 million also.
Okay.
Right. Okay. A serious question. Can you get a hard on if he's blowing
That's
you?
what I was going to ask.
I don't know.
Can you get a hard on normally?
Get the fuck out of here.
Would you run your hands through his head while he's down there?
No, I would hold his head.
And
would you let me put
does this have to be till completion? I'm assuming.
Of course.
For that kind of money, yeah.
Hey, Garrett, we always talk about
What do you think?
this.
I'm going to walk away and then
for an
blow
extra
my load?
For an extra $500, I'll put a digit in Ronnie's butthole too.
I think he may be expecting that.
But Ronnie, again,
Ronnie Munn block party in San Francisco this weekend.
I'm putting all the jokes away. I'm putting all the jokes away for a second. So now you've done this and you end up with $1 million tax free, but you now have finished from a man. That's not one of those things that sticks with you?
Dude, I could walk away and retire after that. You'll never see me again.
Oh, yes, we will.
You'll never hear from me or see me.
Oh, yes, we will.
You motherfuckers claim I'm so goddamn fucking old. I don't have to fucking come back here anymore.
And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to be gay. I'm just saying that it's you're going to be looked at differently by people.
You think?
Yeah.
Hey, would
he'll
you
be looked differently at because he's rich.
Ronnie, would you?
That's not.
Oh,
bad.
you don't think they're going to go? There goes Rich Ronnie. There goes the cocksucker.
Me and Richard, we're going to ride off into the sunset.
Would you
together.
reverse with Richard? Would you blow Richard?
No.
So
you would receive but not give.
Not give.
Why? Why do you draw the line there?
Because that's gay.
I think it's gayer to finish
getting
from
blown,
a dude.
Yeah, but finishing in Richard's mouth isn't gay.
I'll be wearing a condom.
Yeah, it's got to be condom only.
Wait a minute.
Now, you're
for $1.5 million, you got to take the condom off at the end.
No.
And just blast them.
No. It'd have to be at least $2 million.
Ronnie, why do you why? Never mind. But wait, Gare, we always talk about this, but again, isn't it just the
I know you're
price
jealous.
for $1 billion? What do you mean?
You're
For
jealous.
$1 billion?
You want to do it.
No, well, that's what I was going to ask Richard. Would you do it if it was a contest to win $1.5 million, and Ronnie had or someone had to pick who was the best one?
Oh, you mean several people blow
Let's say
Ronnie?
me against you.
I could beat you. Not that I've ever blown somebody, but
But
I
would you take that for that challenge? Would you take it with the risk that you would lose?
I have blown a dude.
Oh, I don't think so. No.
But you think you can win?
Because
beat me?
Benji, I don't know. I
thought
like
you were
to
gonna
think that I'd be good at sucking Ronnie's cock, but but like Ronnie said, I bet Benji's got some tricks up his sleeve.
I thought you were going to underbid Benji. That's what I thought you were going.
Oh,
Yeah, we should name that tune in reverse.
Yeah.
I'll suck Ronnie's dick for $900,000.
But yeah, we've all. That's why I was saying.
How
like,
much would you do it for,
Hey, listen,
John?
Scott was going to take it in the ass for $250 before taxes.
Oh, that
And
would
on
be great.
pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Behind a black curtain.
But that's what. Isn't that what it gets down to, Gary? I mean, you think we always do this. Well, for $1 billion.
I don't have $1 billion.
No. For $1 billion, I'm not. Would you suck a man's cock?
$1 billion?
$1 billion.
Why
Yeah,
so high?
I think I could buy my own planet, but I don't know. I mean, $1 billion. Jeez.
Just a yes or no, honest.
Richard.
I'm thinking. I can't give you a direct answer, but it's not no.
come on.
Let
It's not
Gary
no.
think about it. Will, what are you going to say?
Richard, is it a flat fee, or are there other guys like? Would you charge less to blow Gary?
No, it's not, I'm not turned on by it. I'm not doing this for a hot guy. I'm doing it because
But
I'm
there's
getting
no
money.
cute like Sal. Would you charge less for Sal?
Like how much
I
would you?
charge more for Sal because he has an ugly cock, and plus
But you don't know what my cock looks like.
What if it was $1 million? What if it was a tax-free million and
That's
you guys?
what I just said.
Hold on, let me finish.
All right.
What would if it was a tax-free million and you guys had to split it? So $500,000
No.
each.
No.
How about Brad
You guys
Pitt?
are getting up together at the end anyway.
You'd blow Brad Pitt for $500,000.
No. Well,
How about if he
I
wore-
just want to meet Brad Pitt, so you're right. I probably
What if he
would.
wore the outfit he wore in Legend of the Fall?
and he had the long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
The guy that you have to post to, that guy.
Maybe Ronnie can just dress as Brad Pitt.
Oh my God! Tell me, how great would that be if Ronnie dresses Brad Pitt with
In the Legends of the Fall outfit.
Yes.
That'll be part of the deal.
Jim in Carolina, you're on the wrap-up show.
Richard and Ronnie, where is your integrity? I mean, you can't, there's not enough money for an act like that.
Hey, it's funny.
Well, I mean, it's kind of funny, but I mean, you want to live like that the rest of your life, knowing that you would have done something like that. But I love you guys, but I mean, I got to draw the line somewhere.
Dude, we're team players.
Yeah, and I've already licked a set of nuts. I mean, how much further is this than that? And
But it's a
and
lot
funny.
further, Richard. That's giving head, man. I mean, I'll tell you what, I'll pay $25 extra a month as a subscription price if y'all do that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Wouldn't that be
really
funny
have a problem with it if we get all that money.
Well, where is your line though? You're saying licking Sal's balls is the same as blowing Ronnie and swallowing Ronnie's load?
I
he
didn't
did
say
that for
anything about
$5,000.
swallowing.
I'm sorry. Making Ronnie come in your mouth.
With a condom on.
With a condom.
I think, you know what?
How drunk would you be? How drunk would you be?
I would have to do a few shots before, but when Ronnie came, I would die laughing. I'd be laughing with his cock in my mouth.
Hey, Rich, would you, kind of going back to what Gary said, would you let your girlfriend blow Ronnie for $1 million?
No. Because that's
indecent proposal.
That's
That's not fun for Richard.
This is a funny bit. It's just it's nothing sexual if it's me and Ronnie.
It's
just
nothing
funny.
sexual. Are you kidding me? You really believe that's not sexual at all?
No. Well, maybe a little bit for Ronnie because has to get a hard on, but
But you have to get it to a rhythm in order to get him to finish.
Right.
Oh,
You know what I mean? You can't just pretend you're sucking a banana. You got to make shit happen. You might have to palm his ass.
I know. Well, that's what I'm worried about. Like, what if it takes an hour or two? Like, Ronnie, you're going to have to be really horny for this.
What if Ronnie drinks?
If I have right. If I have a few drinks, you're in deep shit.
No, you better not drink then.
I got to tell you, I'm sitting here still thinking about Benji's proposal. I'm like, okay, I could get a boat on the Riviera and fill the whole hull with Listerine. Could I live that way for the rest of my life?
Could you live with knowing that what you did to get the money?
I think. Listen, $1 billion is like you can go do whatever you want. It's an amazing amount of money, but I probably have a lot of hang-ups. And I think it's not what the rest of the world would think. I think I would have a hard time every birthday when my kids go around to bring me a cake to know that the reason we have this great life is because I blew a dude.